What's up, guys? Good morning. Whew, I'm waking up. I'm sorry. It's early. It's Wednesday. All right, so we got SESN gapping up a little bit. We have we got like GRBI moving a little bit. We got HX gapping up. We're gonna watch HX some. We got CEI that we're going to pay attention to today, although the range is very low on this one. It's a very small range. So, I mean, we're watching it, but the range is small. So we'll see what happens. What's up, Jessica? What's up, Tao? What's up, Jojo, Jason, Play, Ali B, Jay, Paul, 4 Point, the other Jessica. What's up, guys? All right. Yeah, I saw BBIG drop. It's on my gappers list of dropping 16%. It's all right. I'm just kind of sipping my tea, trying to wake up a little bit. Whew. Top 2 of BBIG left the company yesterday. Good morning, John. Smile Direct Club was mentioned on Wall Street Bet, so I took a small position. Can you take a look at it? Yeah, it looks good. I mean, it looks good in the last day. I don't know if it's going to keep going, of course, but it doesn't look bad in the last day. It looks good. It looks cool. All right. Whew. All right, I think I'm awake, kind of, but we got Smile Direct Club watching it. Okay, so the long-term chart, if we're looking at it in terms of long-term strength or weakness, it's been okay the last month and a half, really about the last 2 months. So the last 2 months, it's looked okay, but if we zoom out, didn't really look that great leading up to that point. And again, I've talked about the actual base of this company before. I don't know what it's going to do, but the last few months, it's looked okay. It's looked solid on the daily chart. And yeah, I mean, I like the little boost it got. I'd watch like $6. Of course, I can't guarantee it's going to do anything, but like, if it was me personally, I would watch $6. What's up, Alyssa? Yeah, the Astros. Hey, honestly, I'm kind of bummed out. Like, I go to bed like a freaking 90-year-old grandpa. Like I really do. And part of it's because I'm getting up right now, and in Texas right now it's 5:50 in the morning. So I go to sleep like a grandpa, and I fall asleep every night at like 9 o'clock, probably 9:30. Because if I don't, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna just be sleepy. Just looking to short it? Oh, you're shorting it. Yeah, well, good luck. Yeah, CEO and CFO change for BBIG. Yeah. Look at NVAX, please. I don't know, Jason. I don't really short penny stocks, so I don't ever really need to locate. Like, I don't ever trade or short penny stocks. So I don't ever have to find anything, you know. Yeah, the Braves lost to the Dodgers. I don't know who I want to win in that game. I mean, the Braves are obviously the worst team. No offense to the Dodgers. Like, just based off of their record, Dodgers are the way better team. It's ridiculous that the Braves is honestly beating them in this series because the Dodgers have like a 40-50% better record than the Braves. Maybe not that much. Dodgers have Dodgers have anywhere between, like, if you're judging it by their losses, you know. Dodgers have like a 20% better team. Well, I guess that margin is, you know, not that big. So, but it's kind of crazy that the Dodgers lost so many. What's up, Ride? Hey, good morning, bro. What's up, Finn? What's up, Charlie? Alyssa? Church? Tao? Richard? North? Play? Yeah, I saw that, man. Jessica. What's up, Jessica? Jessica number 2. I'm going to call you. Paul. What's up, bro? Art. 4 Point. What's up, man? You as well. Jessica number 1. Jojo. Jason. Jay. Ali B. What's up, guys? All right. Yeah, the Red Sox are doing great, bro. The Red Sox have got me, as an Astros fan, the Red Sox got me scared, bro. My son comes home from school today. Let me tell you the story. I promise I'm going to talk about stocks. All right. But my son comes home from school yesterday, and he goes, I told my friends I wanted the Astros to lose because they cheated. And I said, no, that's not what you want. You don't want them to lose. Bro, what are you talking about? He's like, my friend told me the Astros cheated, and so I told him I wanted them to lose. And I was like, bro, I told him, I was like, dude, I don't care how bad the Astros cheat. You know? I don't care how bad the Astros cheat. The Astros could grease down the opponent's bat for all I care. You know? They could put a banana peel on first base for all I care. You know? You don't ever root against them, all right? In baseball, it romanticizes cheating. I'm sorry, but baseball romanticizes cheating. You know, it's the game of corked bats. It's the game of freaking, if you can find an edge, you can find an edge. And everybody else is just mad that the Astros have been pretty dominant the last 4 years, 5 years. So don't ever say that again, is what I told him, you know? And he listened. He was like, yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, listen, that's baseball. You don't like that? Get out of baseball, sir. You know? Anyways, now I'm going back to stocks, I promise. But ETF means exchange traded fund. Right. I mean, listen, baseball's the game of freaking pine tar, sticky baseballs, corked bats. Sign stealing was known and understood all throughout the league until the Astros went a little bit too far with it. They went a little bit too far with their tech and stealing signs. I'm not saying they shouldn't have done it, but like, hey, they pushed it a little bit too far. You know, there's a fine line there, and they crossed it, I guess. But regardless, we still want them to win. You know. Yeah, ETF means exchange traded fund. It just means that it's a fund that follows something. And so, you know, there's the newest one is the BITO, which is the Bitcoin. And I think this one follows other major Bitcoin players' portfolio. Let me see. thought it just followed Bitcoin yesterday, but I think I was actually wrong. Okay, so it's going to give exposure to Bitcoin futures contracts, but not the spot market, and will trade under the ticker BITO. What's up, Uncle Smoke? I like hearing about the real life of John London. Hey, we got a new car yesterday, bro. Honestly, these new cars, they're on a different level than I've ever driven, you know. And if you heard this, if you've listened to me on stream, I'm not going to say what this car is. I think I've said it before, but this car is super freaking cool, bro. I don't even know what else to say about it. It's ridiculous. Honestly, I'm against buying new cars too. I don't know why we bought a brand new car in the middle of a microchip shortage. I think we're going to lose a massive amount of money year over year, but like, hey, you know, this car is freaking cool. Yeah, dude, listen, baseball players cheat. That's life. You know, anybody crying about it's just mad they lost. Straight up. You know, they'll get over it. You know, and I have to say this as an Astros fan. Would I be a little sour if I was on one of the other teams? Absolutely. You know, but hey. No, I wish I did, Slade. Although the car I bought literally parks itself. I don't know. I'm not brave enough to do it, but it literally parks itself. You know. All right, we got BITO. BITO, the Bitcoin ETF, hit highs in pre-market yesterday. So everybody's watching the BITO stock ETF to see what's going to happen with this. You like any weed stocks about to close TLRY with yesterday's little pop? I do like cannabis stocks, but I think they're long-term holds. I think these are ones where you got to hold them for like at least 5 years to see what happens. You know, at least until it's legalized federally. And I think they'll get a small pop on each push. And so I think just waiting for these to get around lows and then buying them up when they're cheap makes a lot of sense. Again, this is my own subjective opinion. I have no idea if any of this would actually work. But like, historically, that's what I've done, is just wait for these to drop to pretty low levels and then start to get some momentum and then buy them when they're cheap and then sell them when they rip on news and then rinse and repeat that, you know, over and over again. That's been pretty effective. There's always at least some state coming out saying they're legalizing. And usually when that happens, you're going to get at least a small pop in most of the cannabis stocks like TLRY, ACB. They used to have one, APHA. I guess it's not a stock anymore. I think it merged with TLRY, to be honest. And then there's like CGC, CRON. You know, and I've watched these stocks for years and years. They were once much higher, but now they're not. And we'll see what happens. No, it wasn't Alexis. The Braves can't win every game, Slade. You know, they're 2-1 in the series. They'll probably win. We got HX gapping up. So yeah, I got you, Justin. Yep. GRTX dead cat bounce. We'll see. So I'm looking up HX here. So Ziambai Mumbai says that Ziambao, a registered CEO, names Yilin Wang as the new CEO. So a new CEO for HX. So they posted a general corporate statement, and they stated a new CEO. They made a new CEO for HX, and this is the reason it's up. It's up to 1070s. This is a stock that has a float of less than 16 million, so it's a pretty small float here. We'll see what happens. This one doesn't look bad on the chart. TRKA. Yeah, TRKA is actually spiking up right now. Look at TRKA. TRKA is up to 220s. We're watching that. Yeah, it'll literally self-park. Although even the dealership guy was like, I'm not brave enough to do that. Like, I am not brave enough to like get out the car and be like, here, park yourself. Like, I'm just gonna get out the car, go ahead and park yourself. I'll get a lawsuit in like 3 minutes, you know. I'm not brave enough to do that. I don't think anybody is. Even the guy that sold it to us was like, yeah, nobody's brave enough to let these things self-park. So it's just a feature that they have. But like, nobody's brave enough to really let them do it, you know. Oh yeah, the World Series of Day Trading's today. Did I get my link? Should have. I should have got my link. I hope I got my link. Let me message my dude. It's like, I want to compete in this thing. No, I can parallel park. Parallel parking is fine. I'm gonna admit this, but I don't like to. I'm gonna admit this, but I don't like to. Okay, and I'm opening up the criticism, I guess. But like, I can parallel park fine. You need me to parallel park? Boom, I got that. You know, especially with these modern vehicles nowadays, which like beep if you're about to hit something. But when it comes to just regularly parking in a tight parking space with my truck, I struggle. I'm the type of guy that pulls in a little bit and I'm like, nah, I don't have the confidence in it. So I'm like, nah, I ain't got this. And then I pull back out and then I pull back in and I'm like, nah, I ain't got this. And then I pull back out and then I pull back in. And then the person behind me is mad at me. They're like, dude, what the hell is this dude doing? Get out the way. And I'm just kind of like hogging up traffic, scared to swipe the side of somebody's car. That's me parking a truck. I hate doing it, you know. I know I'm a guy, and so stereotypically I'm supposed to just, you know, but like, that's not me. I can't park a freaking truck at all, bro. I can parallel park one. You asked me to park in a tight spot, parking spot, just a regular one, and I'm about to hit something, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I should have got the link for the World Series of Day Trading. I don't see it anywhere though, but I should have got one. Let me see. All right, my job today is to fix my code to where it doesn't give me an error on obscure stocks. Look at TRKA rip up. We've also got a few other ones here. A lot of people are watching Beto, although Beto is not the most volatile one right now. I'm wondering if this is going to be the good thing I like about this is that it centralizes the time that we can trade Bitcoin if we want to. And so it's going to, we also have GRVI on the move here. GRVI, we got SESN on the move. We got CEI pushing up a lot as well. So we got some stuff here that looks good. But like I said, my job, I got to just add a conditionally rendered JSX portion of my code here so that, because what I'm getting an error message on my app, and the error message comes from when I look up some stocks. It comes up during the analyst rating part of my app. Let me show you guys. For my non-programmers, I'll explain what I'm talking about here. All right, so here's my app, right? The problem comes when I'm trying to conditionally render a stock that does not have any of these ratings. Like some stocks just don't have ratings. And so if I want to conditionally render that, like say we're looking at an obscure one that doesn't have ratings like CEI, it breaks the app because I need to conditionally render that line. Or those analyst rating lines, to be honest. Oh wait. Or maybe that's not it. Maybe I just fixed it. Hold on. I saw an error in the code, a little bitty error in the code that I drew. That might actually fix it. No, okay, it's still broken. All right, so yeah, I got to conditionally render it. All right, so bear with me, guys. All right, and so if we want to conditionally render this, all right, so let me try to fix this with EOD data dot, no. Yeah, dot. Else. All right, that should work. Let's see if it does. Bear with me, guys. Sorry, team. I know I shouldn't be doing this right now, but like we're trying to fix my app. Fixed it. Nice. All right. I know. All right, so I'm trying to use a ternary operator and JSX code for all my programmers to conditionally render it, and it should work. It says the data I'm looking at equals null. You put display none available, else you display the EOD data. That should work. Why does it not work? Sometimes I hate programming. Anyways, we'll come back to this. This is going to take up too much time. It'll be all right. All right, guys. Yeah, well, I already have a try-catch thing, DJ. So I already have a try-catch statement, too. Right, that's what I had. I did a conditional render which state with using a ternary operator that just says if what I'm looking for equals null, do this, else, colon, do this, display what I'm trying to show you, else display what I'm trying to show you, and it doesn't work. All right, I'll have to play with this after stream. It's going to take me a little bit of time to debug this and figure out whether to problem solve this and figure out what's wrong with it. So for now, we'll be all right. The only thing else I could think of is like, is this an array and I'm just missing it? Because if it's an array, I should be referencing it using a square bracket with a number to detail what number it's at. But I don't think it's, I mean, yeah, this could be actually an array. But no, because it displays it whatever I don't, it displays it. Okay, yeah, my regular code displays it anyway. Frustrating. It works fine regularly, but when I try to enter a symbol, like if I try to type in like a general symbol like Apple, Apple, it'll tell me to short float the data. Okay. Yeah, maybe I appreciate it, Jason. Those are all good, honestly, good suggestions. It could be an empty string, and so you try that one first. Because if it can catch this, then like I've tried setting it to the actual breaks. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm gonna move on from this. It'll take too much time. Programming is very meticulous kind of work. We got TRKA. That's the second time I've said TRKA, pronouncing the letter instead of using it. But we got TRKA. Rip it up nicely here. Let's look up the catalyst for this as well. Let's look up the catalyst for this too. It's interesting. Let's watch. So looking up the reason for TRKA's movement here. This is Troika Media Group. I don't see an actual catalyst here. Do you guys know what this one's moving? Yeah, for sure, Jason. 100%, bro. Can you describe a swing trade? Yeah, swing trade's just holding a position. Generally, it's holding a position from like a few weeks to like a month. It depends. I think the literal definition is like a short-term day trade or a short-term hold, but overnight. So a swing trade is like buying a stock on Monday and selling on Wednesday, So yeah, one day as long as several weeks is what it's defined as on Fidelity. It just means you're holding a stock overnight, but it's not an investment. It's a short-term trade. So a lot of the time swings are based off of like technicals. And so for instance, if we look at Disney here and we look at, say I wanted to buy Disney. And so I waited for it to pull back to the big support level that it's shown every time it pulls back to like 170. And I said, hey, I'm going to buy Disney here at this 170 pullback. And I bought it here and then I sold it 4 days later up here. That would be a swing trade. So it's just a short-term hold that you at least hold it overnight. It can be, I could buy a stock today and sell tomorrow, or I could buy a stock today and sell it next week on the same day, and it's still a swing trade. Hey, real quick, Jason B, real quick, bro. Let me ask you a question, dude. I'm pretty sure I have this object right, and I know I kind of have it right already because it's showing the data whenever it actually has an option for analyst rating. But in my code, I have this object as, what do I have it as? I have this object right here as the data, like, so the entire data. So I have it as EOD data is what I called it. So I have it at eoddata.analystrating.by. And that worked. You know, that works. So eoddata.analystrating.by. But when I look up some of these, they don't have an analyst rating here. And so that's why I said null is the only thing I could think of. So like here's the recently run code. It doesn't have analyst rating. And so usually you would approach that by saying if this is null, which means it's not there, then do this. And that's what I did, but for some reason it's not working. So if you know why, let me know. LMDX, what's up, Warren? Hey, good morning, brother. Well, would that work better using the daily chart to bounce off of the 50 and 200 MA? It could. That's going to be a subjective thing. Like whether it works better or worse is going to be depending on the instance of it. You know, I'm not much of a moving average trader, and so it could work better, but it also could work worse. I don't know. You know what I mean? It really depends. I personally, my swing trading stat. Yeah, look at BBIG. It tanked after some CEOs left, or CEOs and CFO left. But my way of swing trading is like this. Number one is I only really trade long-term blue chip companies. But like I look for major confirmed support levels, and then I'm patient and I wait for pullbacks to those levels. Like on Tesla, if you look at the chart, every single time this one's pulled back to 550, it bounces, you know, at least 5 to 10% within a week of it pulling back to that level. And so you can see here, pull back to this level, bounce 5 to 10%. Pull back to this level, bounce to at least 5 to 10%. Pull back to this level, bounce to at least 5 to 10%. And so if you could find stocks that do this, again, the last one I just looked at was Disney here. Same thing. Every time it pulls back to 170, it bounces. And I'm not saying it's going to bounce. Eventually, this is not going to work. But like my style of swing trading is, again, waiting for the last Disney trade I held longer term. I bought like, I can't remember where it was. I bought like here. And then I sold it at like 180 right here. So, you know, that's what we did last time. And those are the swing trading strategies I get involved with. I just look for major confirmed lows or major confirmed support, and then I just wait for pullbacks into that support. Yeah, Astros won. I could do undefined. All right, let me try this. This might work. This might work here. Let me try. No, it didn't work either. I tried type of undefined. But that didn't work either. Oh, well. And of course, I can't guarantee any of these are going to work. It's all right. I'll fix this today. I'll figure it out sometime today, guys. This is the current code I'm using. If any programmers want to help me problem solve this. That's the current code I have. But would a simple else if print NA work in your case? So it works. No. So for some reason the object isn't found, and the object's not found here. So like basically I'm looking up this data set right here, Jason. So it's like in APIs, you gotta reference the object that they're in. And I have two different APIs. I've got one from Fintel that's giving me the short volume here and all that good stuff. And then I've got one from another provider that gives me a bunch more data, right? And this is the one that's giving me issues, is the buy rating here, because like I programmed it to display the ratings. So like with AMC, for instance, it tells you the short float, the short volume, the actual volume, the market cap, all that good stuff. And then it tells you how many ratings each buy, sell, or hold rating is. So 0 buy rating, 0 hold ratings, 1 sell rating, 4 strong sell ratings, and a target price by the analyst of 5.43. It also shows you the latest SEC filings and all that cool stuff. But the problem is that when it doesn't have buy ratings, it breaks. So here's CEI. It doesn't have any buy ratings. It breaks the code. And I'm trying to conditionally render that so that it won't do it, but I can't figure it out. It's just not it's just not working with me. I'll figure it out today. Most of the skill in programming is not remembering exactly how to do it. Most of the skill in programming is just being able to Google stuff. And so we're gonna Google this after the stream. But this code should at least work. This code right here should work though. You know. And what this code is basically saying is that if EOD data.analyst rating is not defined, which means it's not there, you display none available. Else, like so if it is defined, you display the buy rating. Yeah. That's what I did, Jason B. That's what I did originally, you know. Yeah, I could try that. Let me see. Let me see if it'll let me copy that. Hold on. I can try it. I can try. Whoa. And I'm using a ternary operator instead of an if-else statement, but it's basically the same thing. Let's try that. I could try the backwards code. But see, the problem with see, but now it's telling me the buy ratings don't work no matter what. This might work. Oh well. Yeah, no, you're good, Jason. I appreciate the help regardless, bro. Anyways, we got SES in making moves. We've got CYC in. Like, I've tried everything. The latest one I tried was this. And it doesn't work either. You know. This is the latest one I tried. That's the last one I tried. but it can't work either. I've learned not to do it about 5 different ways, but hey, my programming's getting better, you know. But it's all good. All right, we'll figure it out. Anyways, I'll figure it out today, guaranteed. I'll figure it out today. Anyways, we got CYCN, we've got SESN making moves, we got VALN that's pushing up some. We've got a lot of people watching CEI today after the craziness from yesterday. Man, let me get this comment off the screen. Yeah, well, the available, I think I might have accidentally spelled available wrong, but that's a string, and so whether that's spelled right or wrong it doesn't matter. You know, yeah, available is spelled wrong though. It's 2 A's, but that's just a string, and so I can literally say anything I want there, and it doesn't break the code. But anything in quotes is just a string of letters, so it's not actual code. It's just a statement. We got I still don't know what to do with these stocks with the little letters. I don't even know how to look these up. We got BITO here breaking highs, guys. What do y'all think of BITO? BITO. SESN? Yeah, SESN is okay. I'm curious about what the float is for SESN though. So let me look up the actual code for SESN. We got 200 people here, guys. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We do this live every single day for free right here on YouTube. If you haven't already, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Do it now, guys. Do it now. NVAX down big. Yeah, so SESN, I'm looking at the float here. I'm showing almost 200 million in the float, which is what this looks like. Because like this looks okay, but it's only a 15-cent gap up. And so it's all right, but it's not incredible by any means. HX is super interesting. This one is making moves too. So HX is up. You know, it's doing some things. It's got less than 16 million in the float, so it's certainly a small float stock, putting pretty big moves right now. Y'all see anything else? Like I said, we got BITO. BITO, everybody's going to be watching that. AMC dipped a little bit yesterday. It's still over $40 a share, though, so we're watching that. We've got MMAT pushing back up some yesterday and kind of holding. Technically green on the day now at 487s, 489s. And so looking okay for MMAT. We'll see what happens with this. And I see a few people say MMAT is my long-term portfolio. Been holding and adding to it since June. Check out Uncle Smokey's channel for all the info you need. Yes, sir. And I'll even post that link here if y'all want to go sub to the man, Uncle Smoke. Let me find him. There he is. Y'all go sub to the man, Uncle Smoke. You check the Prague short interest? I can if my app didn't break. Here's Uncle Smokey's channel. Uncle Smokey, bro, let me give you some advice, brother. Uncle Smoke, where you at? Here, I'm going to send you a message on Twitter. All right, we got CNET looking good. TRKA. Yeah, I can check the Prague short float. I'm going to just comment out these for now, the analyst rating. So we're just going to have to comment out the analyst rating for now, guys. So my apologies. Buy rating, strong, target price. Yeah, we're just going to have to comment all this stuff out. I should fix the program. And we'll just put this down here in the comments somewhere.
right, so now the app should work fine. Let's refresh it. Make sure it works. We had to comment out the ratings, but that's okay. It should work. So PROG short float. Now it works. Okay, PROG short float I'm showing is 40.6%. Yeah, 40.6%. Pretty high short float ratio. So highly shorted stock for PROG. Very highly shorted stock. Certainly a potential for a short squeeze. CNET. A lot of people talking about CNET. TRKA. A lot of people talking about that now too. Yeah, TRKA looks good. This is Troika Media. We also have CNET. A few people mentioning that it's ripping up some too. It's at 130s, 140s for CNET. Looks good. I'm watching this too. A little bit slow still for some of these. AMC pushing back up over 40s though. We're watching this. BBIG had some bad news here. Look at BBIG tank. This is Venco Ventures. BBIG is down after they reported that Christopher Ferguson has agreed to a 3-year deal to serve as a senior strategic advisor with Zash. Brett Roman was appointed the CFO of Cryptide. Yeah, so the CEO and the CFO resigned. Their CEO and chairman, Christopher Ferguson, resigned from the company effective October 25th, 21. And the CFO also resigned effective November 1st or November 4th, 2021. They announced Lisa King will serve as the new CEO and president on October 25th. And she comes to the company with 25 years of experience in marketing branding. They also announced that Stefan Guerrero as its chief operating officer. And Philip Jones was named the new CFO as well. So what do you guys think of this? I mean, it's obviously bad news there, that this is going on. What do you think is going on with BBIG? Are you bullish, bearish? Are you buying the dip? What do you guys think you're going to do with this is one of those stocks that has had a lot of hype. Honestly, the daily chart looks pretty good. The daily chart looks pretty good, to be honest, for relative to a lot of these other stocks that people have been watching. Daily chart's not really that bad, man. Daily chart's looking okay. Yeah, I can try that, Jason. I mean, I'm open to trying whatever now, to be honest. But we could try it. What's up? What's up, Mo? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. BBIG pushed. All right, so we're reading some of these. Morning, everyone. So who here has any sort of insight as to what in the heck happened to Now, what is that? I don't know what that is, man. Is that a crypto? Is that a stock? What is that, bro? Hide or let me know, man, because I don't know what that is. I see VALN push up. VALN's up to almost 23 or 43. SESN is still trying. Very slow day, though, for a Wednesday, but hey, hopefully we'll get some good movement here. We got HX on the move. It's up to 1030s. We got BDR on the move, too. Yeah. CHPT. What's up, OP? CHPT. Yeah, CHPT charging EV stock. Looks dope. Yeah, I'm talking to Tony right now about Tilray. But yeah, Tilray rip. We got a lot of stuff, man. We got HX popping up. HX is at 1020s, 1030s. But it's not a. What's the deal with CNET? CNET looks pretty slow to me, bro. I mean, it gapped up a little bit. One thing I really want you guys to understand and kind of program yourself to be. You got to really program yourself to look at these stocks like they are. Like, a lot of these stocks are terrible, right? Like, these don't look good. Like, this does not look good at all. Like, yeah, is it up some? Sure. It's up, what, like 7, 8 cents right now? 5 cents, I mean. So it's up 5 cents. You know, it's very choppy, low volume. Until we get more volume, CNET looks boring. Like, it certainly doesn't look good. I'll say that. Same thing with, like, a lot of these. Like, a lot of these are moving, but they're just slow. You know, so they're up a little bit, but they're not up with volume, which is the key. And so we want to see volume. We're also going to look at KAVL after yesterday. We're looking at HX here. But aside from that, I mean, honestly, it's pretty slow. I'm asking about WIWO, the stock you asked about, Hyder. What's up, Clinton? NVAX is overdone. Are y'all buying the dip on NVAX here? Here's Novavax. This thing just dumped down. Are y'all buying the dip? Let me know. For NVAX. They had a report suggesting the company is facing issues with the purity of its candidate for its vaccine candidate. So, you know, they had something come out for the company about that this morning. Or no, yesterday. So, yeah, yesterday, Form 4 was filed. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Do you guys think it's time to buy the dip for NVAX? Let me know. Is it time to buy that dip? Hey, what's up, Rice? Hey, good to see you, bro. What's up, Mo? What's the symbol, Mo? Let me know what the symbol is. Hope you're doing well, though, brother. Dog Dash? Or Doge Dash is what you mean, brother. Hey, you too, Rice. Thank you, bro. All right. My kid's coming in here causing problems.
Actually, jeans are like this.
Oh, they're sagging a little bit.
Yeah, but it looks weird.
Yeah.
It's
It looks like me.
you.
Yeah. My daughter always messes with me because my pants hang a little low. Because I grew up when it's not that I do that on purpose. It's just like I don't have a belt, But it does look cool, right? I'm just the coolest dad ever. Yeah, I have belts, but like belts are mysterious, bro. They disappear. Same thing with socks. Like belts and socks. They're mysterious, man. They disappear. You never find them again. They're gone forever. I can put a belt in my dresser, and then I'll come back to the same spot the next day. It's gone. Mysterious. That's all I'm saying. Socks, especially.
No, socks, you just put them down somewhere and then you forget where they are.
Socks, one of the pairs runs away, and you never see it again. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, certainly me. But love you. You all right? Love you.
I'm wearing like a jacket, and then I have cowboy boots.
That's cool. Cowboy boots. Cowboy boots are cool. Boots? My Canadian accent. You guys go into the store, eh? Hey, you guys come on down here, eh? Huh? Dryers eat socks. Yeah, they certainly do. Do it, Mo. Make you a token, bro. Simulation. Oh, we're living in a simulation. Honestly, the simulation theory, Maddie. Have you ever heard the simulation theory?
I've seen the Matrix.
Okay, yeah, and that's basically it. The simulation theory. But here's the logic behind this. All right? The logic is that if it is statistically likely or probable that eventually our technology could progress to a point where we could build a simulation, it's actually statistically more likely that we're already in that simulation. That's the logic. If it's possible for us to create like a virtual experience like that in the future, then it's actually way more likely that we're already in that simulation. Statistically.
Where'd you get that?
I invented that. No, I really did not. I'm just messing with you. There's a lot of people that did it. But there's documentaries about it, stuff like that. I told Mama that. Honestly, and it like messed with her head for like a month. She doesn't even want to talk about it anymore. It just messed with her head.
Well, yeah, because every time you think about it, it's like.
Yeah, it would explain deja vu. Exactly. Yeah. Ferrets rip off socks and belts. Yeah.
I love my shoes and socks.
Yeah.
They stink.
Yeah. But they're cool. I like those ferrets, man. They're little homies.
Yeah, we can all agree that's Zelda's favorite.
Yeah, Zelda's everybody's favorite. Yeah. Hey John, I recall maybe a month or two ago you had mentioned you're looking for contractors to make a short presentation on various techniques. Do you have a business contact I can reach? Yeah, email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com. Hi there. Just beginnertrading@gmail.com. All right, well, I gotta work. I love you. Have a good day. Can't mess up her hair. Yeah.
Conversations that you have. Like I'll walk by and I'll hear.
Oh, we talk about everything.
Random stuff.
Yeah. Look, I'm sitting here for a few hours every day. I might as well talk about some stuff. Huh? I got my L mug. Yeah. Listen, if I'm gonna sit here for 4 hours, you better believe it's gonna be smelling good in here. It's gonna be like Bed Bath and Beyond in here. You're gonna walk in here and just be like, "Damn, it smells good in there. John smells good in there."
Yeah, no, it's just the name smells good.
All right. Love you. All right. All right. Anyways, we got VALN on the move. We've got SESN. We've got AMC. We've got KAVL. Yeah, the day before was a Halo bug. I don't know what it is today. Hey, maybe Umbrella. Maybe, bro. We'll see, dude. You know? We got a CYCN starting to push back up. It's at almost $3. It's at $2.96 this year. It's trying to make a push over the VWAP. Facebook plans to rebrand itself with a new name. I think that's a bad move. I don't know. I think Facebook is slowly losing user interest, to be honest. And so how is Facebook reacting to that? And so I don't know if it's necessarily a bad move. Facebook is up some. What if EOD data is null? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It is null. And that's why I'm trying to conditionally render it. If EOD data equals null, then I put, not available or not found. Else, put EOD data.analystRating.by. But for some reason, that code breaks. It's basically the error message I'm getting in the code is I can't find. Let me see what it shows me. No, I disabled it. We'll have to play with it later. I'm not messing with it anymore. All right, but yeah, we got Facebook popping up here. We got VALN on the move. We got PHCF. We've got HX. We got KAVL. We've got BDR, GRNQ. Everything. It's honestly a really slow day. What is PHCF? I see PHCF start to do something here. All right, so we got PHCF getting some volume. Let's see if it holds this. It's still not a crazy amount of volume in all honesty. So it looks okay, but it doesn't look incredible. No, not really. JSPR is up a little bit here. Anything else? We got SESN on the move, I guess. SESN. We're going to watch like Prague. BBIG rebound. What do you think about Biogen? What is Biogen? BIIBV. Doesn't look like a stock I would generally trade. It's got 5 characters. Not really my style of trading those. We got HX on the move. HX is at 1040s. Watching that. Riot. Yeah, Riot's moving up some. Here's Bitcoin today. So Bitcoin is holding, which is really nice. And so Bitcoin's holding really nice. If we look at like BitGet, for instance, Um, if we look at Bitcoin, for instance, Bitcoin's looking pretty solid. You know, it's up to almost 64,000, so almost 64K for Bitcoin. So it's doing some things. Is it crazy big? No, it's a little bit quieter today, but we still had some pretty decent runs. And so it's something that we're going to be paying attention to for sure. Again, it's sitting right around 64,000. The lifetime high was 64.8 or something like that. And so we're going to keep an eye on that. We also have, like I said, SESN, very large float stock. CYCN recently started to push. And that's about all I see right now. Let me switch this over to pre. We can watch like RGLS and FAMI. A lot of people talking about FAMI. Trying to find some stuff to trade, but have a quiet day. We got HX, AMC, OCGN. We're going to look at OCGN just to see today's reaction from that. So hopefully you use my link, Jason B. There's one in the description if you haven't seen it. It's a web application. Okay, that sounds good, Hyder. Yeah, just message me, bro. Just understand, I'm very strict with who we work with. You're also gonna have to be contractually agreeing to allow me to use everything, you know. And it really genuinely depends. All right, guys. All right, nice, Jason. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Good way to help support the channel because, like I said, guys, everything we do here is free. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be experts. We don't charge a penny for any of the content we put out. It's literally all free. And so one of the ways that we, make money here is through affiliate links. And you should appreciate that because, again, we're one of the only people out here giving away everything for free. And I could certainly charge, considering my results in the stock market, I could certainly charge for a course or a service or content generally. So, hey, if you appreciate free content and the movement we've made here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and help support the channel. Yeah, TRKA is okay here. It's Troika Media. I'm looking at the catalyst for this. I don't see any real reason this is up. It's got about 27 million, 28 million in the float. And so we're watching that. But I don't know any other reason why it's moving up. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know why you think this is moving. Here's a question, guys, and this is a good question. What are your top 4 stocks this morning so far, and why? Here, let me add the and why part to that. There we go. What are your top 4 stocks this morning, and why? SHIB, AKA. AKA looks okay, just very low volume. I mean, I like the trend in the last 3 days, obviously, but the volume's just kind of light. We got LMDX showing up. Look at LMDX. I completely missed this one. I don't know how, but LMDX is moving, guys. Look at LMDX here. This thing is putting in some volume. Wow. LMDX is up 60% after an antigen test approval in India. So up 60% after an antigen test approval in India for LMDX. This is one of the biggest moves today. And yeah, this is a big move. AVIR. Hey, nice, Jason B. Yeah, man, it sounds like you're doing cool. Not cool. Sorry, it sounds like you're doing well, bro. Again, the biggest mistake, that's a very similar thing, Jason, to what happened to me. So, like, what happened to me is that I started trading back in, like, 2016, right? And just like everybody else, like, what happened, and I'll tell the story while everybody's answering this question, what's your top 4 stocks and why?
But I started trading back in 2016. I watched the movie The Big Short, and that movie sparked my curiosity of the stock market and trading. Prior to that, to be completely real, I was young, of course, but prior to that, I thought that stockbrokers and traders were the same thing. I thought they did the same thing. I thought a stockbroker was the same thing as trading. And so I didn't understand the differences there. But I watched that movie and I realized that trading is something different. And I've always been a big, like, use my mind to make money type of person. Like, I love games of skill. I love, poker. Great game. Love poker. Anything that I can use my head to outsmart somebody in a competition to make money, I want to do it. And so once I figured out that that's kind of what trading was, I came home and, of course, just like everybody else, I Google day trading and what shows up. Tim Sykes shows up, all that stuff. And so I, of course, think it's going to be really easy. I think it's going to be an easy road. And I just start swinging. I deposit like $4,000 into an account. And at the time, I was okay. I didn't have a ton of money at the time. But like I was comfortable. I had like an Amazon business. And I was a real estate agent. So I was doing okay at the time. And, I had some money. And so I threw like $4,000 into trading. And I lost that $4,000 within like a few weeks. And it was just disheartening. It destroyed me at the time. I was just like, man, this sucks. Just lost all the money, traded way too large, rushed it. Like I said, I watched Tim Sykes and all those gurus trying to act like you can make millions in your first week if you just buy their course. And luckily I didn't buy their course, but you know how it goes. And so I lost a ton of money, and then I was like, F this. I'm not doing this anymore. And so I lost a bunch of money, and then I lost a bunch of money. But during that time, I created this YouTube channel. And so I lost a ton of money, but then I created the YouTube channel. And that's what happened. So I created the YouTube channel, and I would just record my trades. And the videos were absolutely horrible. They're hilarious if you go back and watch them. I created the channel, published like 10 to 20 videos of some of my trades. And then I just got my butt kicked one day and I just quit. And I didn't come back for like a year. That's why, like, I started the channel in 2016. I really didn't post anything until 2017, really. Or I didn't post consistently until then. But during that time, I was kind of like, well, I'm getting all these subscribers. I've got all these subscribers. My big thing is that I wasn't claiming to be an expert. I wasn't trying to teach people. I was just showing people how, like, my experience as a beginner trader at the time. And so, so I lose a bunch of money. I quit. And then I look back and I'm getting like subscribers and views. I think I got like 400 to 500 subs in that year without me even uploading anything. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll give trading another shot. But when I came back, I was way more disciplined. I had already lost a ton of money. I knew what to expect. And I just traded really small size. Like, I remember making, $5, $10 a day. But I was consistent. And I left SureTrader, which is the brokerage I was using at the time, which was like an offshore brokerage in the Bahamas. And I left SureTrader and I just used TD Ameritrade. And I did fine. And slowly I started to get better and better and better until we are where I am today, which is profitable. But it takes time. It's not something that a lot of people just get right away. And if you look a lot of the stuff up in the beginning, you're going to think it's just going to be a cakewalk, because that's how the gurus have to make you feel if you're going to pay for their course, right? Like if I try to sell somebody a course, I got to make them believe that they're going to get rich. That's the easiest way to sell a course. It's just to say, hey, look at this. I made $40,000. Look at me. You can be just like me. If you buy my course, I must know what I'm talking about. So buy my course. And that's how they get you. BBIG, BITO thoughts. I invested yesterday. Yeah, I think BITO is just going to follow Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes up, BITO is going to go up, Bitcoin goes down, BITO is going to go down. And I think that's just kind of how you got to look at it. So if you're asking about what I think BITO is going to do, you're just saying you thought, you're asking thoughts. It genuinely depends on what Bitcoin does. I think Bitcoin looks great. I think a lot of people are waiting for the push towards Bitcoin's lifetime highs. And we'll see if we hit there. I think we're close enough to Bitcoin's lifetime highs that I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a crazy rip in Bitcoin in the next week or two. I wouldn't be surprised because, again, we're right around lifetime highs.
Jack came into Mom's room and Mom was up now. And like she was like, "Hey, Jack, you look good," and Jack had 2 glue sticks, and he threw it, and it hit him right in the head. And he was like,
no. Why'd he throw it?
I don't even know. He did that yesterday. He like.
Jack came into my wife's room today and had 2 glue sticks, and while Carol was waking up, because it's only 7 a.m. where we are, while Carol was waking up, Jack threw a glue stick and hit Carol in the head with it. Shots fired.
I don't think he meant it on purpose.
Not intentional.
He meant to throw it some way. He like threw it.
Yeah.
And it hit him right in the head. And I didn't laugh, but I was like,
I would have laughed.
well, I was trying not to.
Yeah.
And it made a noise. It was like, and Jack goes, I'm so sorry. And Mom was like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
But yesterday, Jack threw a water bottle at me.
Jack's gotta stop throwing stuff, man. Send him in here. Go get him. Send him in here.
Okay. Hey, Jack.
All right, we got IBIO, rip it up. Yeah. We got LMDX. LMDX is still looking okay. We're watching this $11 support level. Like, we're gonna watch $11 support level. Like, that's the main level we're paying attention to and watching is $11 right here. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, look at LMDX here, bouncing right off of $11. What do you guys think of this one? This one's got to be a small float. Hey, what's happening, Jack? Hey, you're on stream unless you want, unless you don't want to be. Do you want to be or not? Okay. All right, bro. What happened, man?
What happened? What?
You hit Mama in the head with a glue stick? Is that true?
No, I was trying to throw it like on the bed somewhere else.
Your mom was standing right in front of the bed.
And you got Mama, huh? It happens. Just don't throw stuff, okay? Did you say you're sorry?
Oh, yeah, he did. I guess
Okay.
he did it.
Yeah, just don't throw stuff, man. You got to be careful. One time, Mama was throwing me her keys. So she was throwing me her keys, and I was standing right in front of like this big flat screen TV we had at our old house. And she threw the keys, and she missed, and it just whacked the TV and destroyed the TV. So you got to be careful where you throw
Jack
stuff, bro.
threw me a full water bottle. Like, he threw it to me on the bed, and it made a loud noise. And if I was sitting up, it would have got me in the head.
Yeah.
Knocked me out, because it was like, he threw it like that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You gotta stop
Yeah.
throwing stuff. You're gonna hurt
Yeah.
someone.
It's all right. It was an accident. Just don't throw stuff anymore. All right. You got to be careful. Now you know. All right. Yeah. But here I got to work, guys. I love y'all. All right. Y'all have a good day at school. All right. But yeah, we got TRKA moving up. We've got, again, we got a lot of people talking about their top 4 stocks. CEI and CLPS. Yeah, CCEI run. BBIG, a lot of people talking about BBIG. BITO, we're watching that crypto ETF that dropped. Yeah, we'll see about BITO. A lot of people are paying attention to that. NVAX is over the VWAP now. So NVAX is on the move. It's up to 122s. We got HX popping up. HX is at 1030s. What's your favorite stocks this morning, guys? Let's talk about it. There's not a ton of moving, to be honest. AVIR, yeah, Jack is goated. Yeah, AVAR is kind of crazy. We did get a little bit of a rebound bounce, and this is kind of what we talked about in pre-market yesterday, is the potential for some of these really extended oversold stocks that have bad catalysts to bounce slightly. Again, do I trust it in a long-term bounce? No, but it's still something that we should probably watch. Yeah, BBIG. BBIG is, they lost their CEO and CFO resigned. So their chief executive and their chief financial resigned. So yeah, that's the news for BBIG. That's why it's down so much, and it rebounded a little bit. Do you think it's good to buy the dip there? Let us know. What do you guys think? We got CLSN2, MITO on the move up. Kind of a slow day, to be honest, guys. So we don't have a lot going on. We got FSTX at 710s. We got FSTX on the move. BlackBerry looks interesting. Yeah, BlackBerry honestly looks pretty solid in all honesty. I don't know how I saw that. I didn't see this one. What else do we got here? It's a little bit of a slow day. We got HX, we got OCGN making moves. All right, guys. So what else do we have here? We got LMDX. We got MMAT on the move too. BBIG gapping down pretty hard. Crypto's a little bit more quiet today. A little bit more quiet. That's not what happened with BBIG. Listen, I know you listen, guys, and this is the problem. And again, that's the catalyst that dropped. All right. So like the reality is this is what happens with these stocks. Is you got so many people that are their judgment's just clouded. They're holding these stocks for a long time and they're really bullish in a lot of these stocks, of course. And so, you know, when you say, hey, you know, this is looking rough, that makes them kind of nervous and worried. You know what I mean? That's the problem, is that you got to look at it for what it is, not what you want to happen, but what's actually happening. And again, I mean, we're looking at it, but it's one of those things where you got to kind of see it for what it is and understand the risks that are here. A lot of people are watching Prog as well, like PROG, but look at BlackBerry. BlackBerry looks good. You know, it's ripping up a little bit. We got Prog still trying. All right, we got SESN making a move too. So we got SESN, but yeah, I mean, again, and again, I think what happens is like a lot of people are bag holding BBIG. This is one of those stocks that just has a really big following. And so anytime bad news comes out or anytime a stock drops, everybody's always like, nah, this isn't it. You know, this isn't a bad drop. This isn't really what happened. When really it's like, look, guys, CEOs resigned, CFO resigned, Catalyst just dropped today. Regardless of anything, that Catalyst release today is certainly, you know, influencing this, you know, certainly. You know, that's what everybody's reporting as well. And so it's not about what really happens. It's about the people's reaction to it, and people are reacting negatively to that, of course. And it's something y'all got to just look at it objectively. Hey, yes, sir, Sean. Hey, yes, sir, man. Let's do it. LMDX. Yeah, we can look at LMDX. So LMDX here. LMDX is at like 1170s, 1180s, bouncing right off that $11 support level. So that's a major level I'm watching. Y'all just got to be careful with this one. This one has a huge range, a very big range. And so, you know, we're watching $11, we're watching $13, and we can look at 12 as well here. 12 is right around here. We're watching those 3 whole dollar levels the most. And then, of course, we got these lows down here at 10.86. This is mostly just bouncing off of the whole dollar of 11, though. And so we can watch for those as well. The other one we got is like TRKA. TRKA is moving up. You know, TRKA is making moves. And so we can watch TRKA. See what happens here with it. But it's a little slow, too. But we're watching it. We're paying attention to it. And, yeah, let's see what happens, guys. A lot of buying at CEI. Okay, so they went to Tide. They did not resign. So they went to Cryptide, which is one of their subsidiaries or one of the companies they owned. So sure, yeah. And again, I mean, just to put this into perspective, guys, I'm not against BBIG. I'm not. I'm just saying we got to read the catalyst that dropped. So they did resign from BBIG, just to put it into perspective. And again, I'm not going to be influencing BBIG in a massive amount. I mean, it's got about 24% short float. It's got almost 100 million in the float. And so, like, my point is that they did actually resign, but they might have resigned and gone to a different company, which is what it sounds like. Let me see if we can confirm that, though. Okay, so yeah, they're serving as the senior strategic advisor with Zash. Brett Vroman was appointed the CFO of Cryptide. So basically, okay, so yeah, this is what happened, guys. They're right. So the chat is right, which is that they resigned, but they were mostly just stuck in a different company. So like Christopher Ferguson was the previous CEO. He is now going to be the senior strategic advisor with Zash, which is Venco Ventures, which is BBIG. So he's now going to be the strategic senior advisor. And then Brett Vroman was appointed as the CFO, which is the chief financial officer for one of their subsidiaries, Cryptide. That is what's going on. So just to put it in perspective. And so I think the market might be reacting a little brashly to this news. And I think maybe, this is one of those instances where I think the chat's actually correct in correcting me on this, because they're right. I didn't quite understand the catalyst. I thought they just resigned, which is usually a bad sign, but they were honestly just appointed somewhere else. Chat is absolutely correct. So for that, my apologies. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I think this is a little bit of a brash move here. Maybe we'll see if we move back up. Certainly possible, and we'll watch it. Again, if we look at my app here, and again, you can all download my app on the Play Store. If you have an Android, you can download this on the Play Store. And, gives you short float information for free, gives you float information, market cap, volume. You can look at the latest SEC filings here and do a lot of really cool stuff on the app. And it's completely free app here. And you can check it out. I'll post this link and you can help support your boy. And you can download the app if you want. But a completely free app. We're just giving it to people for free. And so, yeah, I'll post the link for the app right now if anybody wants to download this thing. SOS, please. SOS is a money pit, man. I get these type of moves all the time, and usually, like, I never hear anything back. Like, SOS, a guy and I got into an argument about SOS like a year ago. Like a solid year ago. I was reading the short report that Hindenburg Research published about SOS, basically saying they were a fraud. And I wasn't even saying I agreed with them. I was just saying it is something to consider. And, of course, at the time, people got really mad at me. They were like, "Nuh-uh, John, you don't know what you're talking about. You're being irresponsible, blah, blah, blah." And these people don't know anything about the company either. They're just buying. They just gambling their money away on some of these stocks. And at the time, the guy got really mad at me and told me that I would see and that in a year from now,
this thing would be a ridiculously high price or whatever. And of course, since then, we have dropped a solid 75% at least from the levels that we were talking about. And this is one of those stocks that I'm just not going to touch ever. I'm just not confident in it, extremely skeptical of it. And it's just one of those stocks that I'm never going to buy because there's just not enough information. Just not a stable investment in my opinion. A fool's bet, if you will. But hey, maybe it does things. I don't know. No, I didn't get paid anything, Tiny. I mean, it's my app, and so I'm just trying to give people value. The app's, it's not super. So the app didn't take that long to create. I could probably create another one just like it in less than an hour. And so it's not like it took some work, don't get me wrong, and I had some help from one other person in building it, but it's not a super time consuming thing to build an app like that. It really isn't. It does cost a little bit of money to get the data, but it's not, it's all right. The channel makes enough money to where it's all a business expense anyway. Now, what's up, Papa G? Huddy? Yeah, of course, Tiny. I got I got the trading communities back here. People act like I'm, for whatever reason, you got some people that just don't like me. Again, most of the time, it comes from people that just, for whatever reason, they just like to troll. But like most people that are in the trading community that are objective, understand, like, I give everything away for free. I don't charge for anything. And, that's valuable in the trading world. That's rare, I'll say that. But yeah, we're looking at LMDX. It's probably the best looking one in my opinion today. Biggest range, especially. HUDI is not one that I would really day trade. The volume's just too light and too low. But it is one that I can watch and see what happens. I mean, looking at the daily chart's probably the first move I would make. And the daily chart looks pretty good. Daily chart looks pretty good. Looks like a recent IPO. It only IPO'd in January, so it's less than a year old. And it just broke over the lifetime highs up there at like 995 over the last day. So yesterday it broke over that 995 high, and it's ripping up. So the daily chart looks great on this one. Again, I'm not saying you should buy it. I really don't know what this one's going to do. But what I am saying is that the daily chart looks strong in my personal subjective opinion. So we'll see what happens with that one, but we can watch it. It's just not something I would necessarily day trade it. Oh yeah, if you want to download the app, my bad, guys. Here, let me get it for you. We got a bunch of downloads. We got like 100 downloads of that thing already. So hey, I appreciate you guys. Here's the app. Might have a few glitches and problems. Yeah, there's the link right there if you want to download the app. BLDP, so BITO is pushing up. So yeah, here's BITO, and it's testing that previous closing price, which looks good. So BITO moving up, testing that previous closing price. Yeah, and we'll see if it breaks over that previous closing price. Here's the previous close. It's at 41.90s, 42. Hey, I appreciate it, Hammer. He said, this is why I listen to John's stream every morning. Great advice, and if he's wrong about something, he's a man and professional enough to apologize. Yeah, for sure. I think apologizing, I don't know what it is, but like for some reason, kids nowadays see apologies as weak. And it's like, dude, like you don't have any credibility unless you're willing to admit you're wrong and apologize about anything and everything. If you feel like you're genuinely wrong, like, I don't know what it is about today, but a lot of people act like it's weakness to apologize. It's ridiculous, Mature people, like grown people apologize. Little kids get their pride in the way and refuse to. And so in the end, I try to apologize anytime I'm wrong. And yeah, hope you guys appreciate that. Yeah, I'm definitely the top 3 apologizers in the world right now, for sure. Definitely top 3, at least top 5, I would say. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's only on Android right now. CEI. Yeah, we can look at CEI here. CEI is moving up. The float is just so big on CEI that we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's basically it, Aldrin. That's why I'm not touching it at all. No. Yeah, I think so as well, Infinity. Yeah, the WSDT DS. I don't have my login information, bro. I'm trying to get my login stuff. I can't get in touch with anybody. Trying to, but people hit the like button. Come on, this man gets up very early in the morning to give you free information. He doesn't have to do this at all. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I'm definitely the top 3 best looking stock traders in the world right now. You know, Wall Street beats. You know. How many times does a candle have to hit a price level in order to consider it a support or resistance trend? I consider it either. There's 2 ways I'll consider a level of confirmation. One of them is if it's a really isolated level. And so what I mean by isolated level is like it's got a really big wick on the upside to it. And there's not many other support or resistance levels around it, right? So let's see if we can find an example of that. Here is one. Even though this only confirmed twice, this is an isolated level enough to consider it like a resistance level. Same thing on the bottom. Let me look at a stock that's not CEI here. Let me look at like LMDX. This is a good example. So if we got like an isolated level like this up here, even though it's only confirmed this level really once, maybe twice, but even though we've only confirmed this level once, I'm still going to consider that a resistance level because it's so isolated up here, if that makes sense, right? And we can use this time to kind of transfer into tech time. But you know, you can see this here. It is an isolated level up here. These isolated levels, the reason these a lot of the time act as resistance levels are because so many other traders see it. Like when you look at a support or resistance level, you're really judging how obvious that level is, right? Like the biggest resistance and support levels are going to be the most obvious levels. Why do those work the most? Why are they the most obvious levels? Is because the most traders see those levels and ultimately trade around them, trade based off of them. They use those levels in their trading. And so with that logic in mind, you know, technical analysis works because other people think it works. And so you want to find the most obvious self-evident levels on a chart to trade off of. And a lot of the time looking at isolated levels makes sense because so many other traders are going to see this level here and they're going to use that to influence their trading. The other way we use it is a little bit more conventional with just purely confirmations, right? We got a level that touches multiple times. You know, we can consider that a support level. I'm also a lot of the times rounding it to like a major whole or $half level. And so in this case, I'm looking at 11 and then I'm looking at the support and resistance around it. I'm looking at the entire range around $11. And, you know, because the support level here is not specifically 1180s, it's really $11. And this is just the trades and the candles basing it or moving around that $11 support level. What you see here is just traders reacting to $11 support level. And so that is how I specifically use technical analysis in my trading, and it works. It works for my style of trading. I'm not saying it's the best or the right way. It's just my own style of technical analysis, which honestly, you know, nothing is right or wrong. It just depends on if you can make it work. And a lot of traders can make a lot of things work that I can't. And so with that said, that's how I do it. Not saying it's the best or the right way. It's just how I personally do it. So yeah, any other comments you want us to talk about during tech time, guys? Let me know. Bro, sell right now. So what? What happened to your friend that used to be on with you? We got a few people that come on the stream. You know, we got Joel that comes on the stream. We got Tony that comes on the stream. You know, we got a bunch of people that come on the stream sometimes. All right, guys. What else do you guys see here? Yeah, I didn't get a call either. He would come on with you at about 8. We got a bunch of different people. I'm not sure who you're talking about, to be honest. AMC going to bounce back this morning? I don't know, maybe. I think a lot of people are just watching AMC to see if it holds over that $40 support level here. SYTAW. It sounds like an OTC stock I'm not going to really mess with. Oh, it's not, man. Look at SYTAW. I retract my previous statement. This one's moving up. I don't know what's going on here. This is Seata Mobile Inc. This thing's ripping. Let's look up the catalyst here. And I'm using Benzinga to find this guy. So I'm using the Benzinga to find the catalyst here. But man, I don't know what's going on here. SYTAW. It's not even on Benzinga. So it's an obscure stock, to be honest. It's a pretty obscure one. Let's see if we can find it elsewhere. But I don't know what the heck is going on with this. So they received approval. It looks like it's in Australia. No recent catalyst. I'm trying to find the float here. But yeah, look at SYTAW. SYTAW. Yeah, I mean, Sandman, again, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't really get FOMO, brother. So, like, if I move a miss, it's not the end of the world. While you can make money with these type of moves, number one, I'm not really going to blindly take anybody's calls that I don't know. And number two, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it moved up a lot, but there's also a ton of risk there. Like, in hindsight, looking at this, sure, it moved up. But, like, am I going to attack this thing? No, there's too much risk. Just like this one's moving up fast, it could drop very fast as well. And so it's just not really my style of trading, especially in pre-market. And so while we can watch the rip, it's not something I'm going to buy in pre-market, regardless of what happens or how early I see this. You know what I mean? Oh, it's SYTAW is the warrant. Yeah, you're right. So here's SYTA. And so SYTA, a noticeably worse looking one. The warrant stock, security is moving, but the actual stock is meh. Can stocks halt in pre-market? Not generally volatility halts. So most of the time they're not going to get volatility halted in pre. It's mostly, if it gets halted in pre-market, it's usually like a news pending halt or something like that, I trade with TOS, Thinkorswim. Just spilled tea. Not my tea. Anything but the tea. We got SYTA ripping down here. So let's see what SYTAW does now that this thing is just tanked. And this is the risk of pump and dumps, in all honesty. Yeah, they can move up big, but look at this risk. Like, I'm not going to take this risk. It doesn't matter how good this thing looks. Like, and this is something that, like, you got to condition yourself to be this way, guys. Like, if you get stuck following the shiniest and the shiniest stocks, you're just going to lose a lot. You might make money sometimes. I would say probably like 30% of the time, 40% of the time. The rest of the time, you're usually just going to lose, and it's just going to come back and hurt you. Like, the reality is, these stocks are incredibly risky, especially the warrants. And what happens here is, like, people pump these stocks up to chat rooms. They pump these stocks up to followers, and then they just unload shares. And so if I buy 50,000 shares in pre-market, it's going to make this thing move. And it's a low enough float to move, And if we look at let's look at the float of SYTA. This is Seata Mobile. Yeah, the float is 3 million. So this is just a pump and dump, it seems, to be honest. Hey, what's up, Infinity, my man? Thank you, brother. It certainly didn't drop 600%. But thank you, Infinity. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the love, man, and the support. RDUS. All right, RDUS is flying up here, too. This one is actually ripping. So, yeah, good call, Sandman. I'm not hating on you by any means, bro. Don't think I am. I'm just saying, like, some of these are just way too risky for me to toy with. But, no, I appreciate that. Thank you, Infinity, my man. I appreciate the support, bro. Radius Health, which is RDUS, had positive phase 3 top-line results from the Emerald trial for elastrate in breast cancer. The study met both primary and secondary primary endpoints in patients with ER plus, HER2 advanced, or MBC. So positive results here. And here's the catalyst for this. Here it's RDUS, and here's the catalyst. And this is according to Benzinga here. But yeah, they reported phase 3 top-line results from one of their trials, and study met both primary endpoints in patients with ER plus and HER2 advanced MBC. And this is interesting. But yeah, we're watching this big move up, and you can see the catalyst here. This is a big rip up. Let's see what the float actually is here. So the float for RDUS is 46.5 million. Short float is about 9.74%. 9.74%. And so, yeah, we're watching that. And again, that's the short squeeze. That's the squeeze app that we designed. Yeah, Joel had some family stuff going on. So that's why we haven't seen him in a few days. Watching RDUS, though, we got like ABT on the pop. ABT moving up. It's at 122s. Looks good. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Martin. We're watching it for sure. A lot of stuff going on. Yeah, most of these penny stocks aren't going to be optional. It's kind of how it goes. I never trade pre-market. I may pay a bit more on the open, but man, I'll scalp. Yeah, for sure. That's what I do. That's my mentality as well, Frank, mostly. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, pawn. But yeah, BBIG's heading back up here. I think it was just, to be honest, I think it was just a misplaced. I think the way they released the news of the CEO and CFO change is what hurt it. So I think they stated it wrong. They stated it a little bit different. And so I think it was just a lack of consideration on how BBIG stated the CEO and CFO change. But you know how it is. The market can be fickle and overreact to everything. It's kind of how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Like, I'm on the fence. There was a nuance in the PR, but it seems it wasn't written too well. They need a new PR to clarify. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was them. AVIR is moving. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with AVIR today. It's just down so much already, man. Bad results, bad trial results is what I remember this one. And so when a stock has this bad of trial results, it's one of those things where you just got to be really, really careful. You know, there's just risk. You know, to be honest, there's just risk. And you don't want to get stuck in some of these stocks that just have really bad... they just have really bad catalyst, and then they get a small bounce because they're so oversold at that point. usually they're going to come back down some. Usually the rebound bounce from these big downward catalysts doesn't hold up after they bounce back. Usually they kind of come right back down. But again, maybe not. You never really know in these instances. We also got HX here, and HX is approaching $10 a share. So we're watching that too. Yeah, for sure, Tiny. That's exactly right. Market's weird. People are fickle and weird too. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Bros is looking good, man. What's up, Paulo? Bros, I really like the daily chart. DNA. Yeah, DNA's popping up a little bit. We'll see what happens with this one. We're watching it. Yeah, Bitcoin ripping up towards highs, guys. Bitcoin might be breaking lifetime highs here. That's crazy. Bitcoin might be breaking lifetime highs. Bitcoin might be breaking lifetime highs, guys. That's crazy. Do you think Bitcoin's going to break lifetime highs, guys? It's getting close. Here's Bitcoin. It's edging closer. All right, the Bitcoin lifetime high is at 64.835. Bitcoin's edging towards lifetime highs, guys. Edging towards lifetime highs here. All right, guys. Hey, let me know what you're watching the most this morning. All right, so Bitcoin pulling back a little bit. That's a good question, though. Do you think Bitcoin's going to break lifetime highs today? Let's ask. Bitcoin 66.7, 70K incoming. Yes. Woohoo. Got to hit 80K by end of the year. No, possibly. Certainly possible. Certainly possible. We'll see. We'll go ahead and vote. We'll do a poll. Does Bitcoin break lifetime highs today? Let us know. We just did the poll. Vote now, guys. Let us know what you think. Does Bitcoin break lifetime highs today? It could. It certainly could. Hey, thank you, Krissa. Hey, I appreciate you, Krissa, with the $10 dono. Thank you very much. Shout out to you, Krissa. I appreciate you. Shout out to Krissa for the $10 donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. But yeah, go ahead and vote on the poll now, guys. We got the poll rolling through. Do you think Bitcoin breaks lifetime highs today? 85% of you out of 27 votes already said yes. About 20% think no. Let us know, guys. Let me know if you think it's going to break lifetime highs today. I think it's certainly possible. It's up there. It's up there. And I think when this moves, a lot of stuff is going to move. So I think we should watch like the BITO ETF. BITO ETF is flying up too. So certainly interesting.
We'll see what happens, guys. A lot of people are watching this, waiting on this. We'll see.
All right, we got 54 votes. 76% of you think yes. I think so. There you are. What's up, Joel? How you doing, bro?
What email did I sign up here? I think
Maybe I did. Let me see. Let me make sure. Oh man. All right, guys. Hey, good luck. Hey, yeah, Joel. I'm waiting for my account to get. I see 0 day trading happening on this live stream. Yeah, because it's not the opening bell up.
you think we're just going to trade all day, every day? Come on, man. You think we're just going to take constant positions? Just never enter or exit a position? Come on now. We trade at the opening bell, and we talk about stocks beforehand. You know, I'm not going to, no offense, but I'm not going to trade just because you want to watch somebody trade pre-market. Pre-market's boring, you know. We're getting ready for the opening bell, and yeah, we trade 30, 40 times a day.
I don't know when Tesla's going to do that.
Yeah, plus it's one of the slowest pre-markets ever. I can't, like, we're going to trade, but I'm not going to force a trade just for YouTube. RDUS, guys, finally pulling back. It's at 21s. It's a slow day, so we're just kind of hanging out waiting.
Yeah, for sure, Sam. 100%, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, day's looking kind of flat. It's a little boring today. It's all right, you know. We'll find something. We got AMD we're going to look at. Apple. If you want to see how much I trade, let's look at my stats here. Look at these. This is how much I trade every day. Look, I'm going to go to show trades right here so you can see all the trades I've gotten involved with on AMD. This is how much I trade, bro. Honestly, this is a little weird. This is glitchy, so it'll show back up. But thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let me find that comment. But yeah, thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate your donation. Thank you. Yeah, pre-market trading is also risky, not something for beginners to do for sure. Yeah, it's push-up day. Yeah, capitalism thriving over here. Wait, what happened? Okay, there we go. That works. All right, so yeah, this is how much I trade every day. This is just AMD yesterday. We traded a bunch on AMD. We look at Apple. That's what we made most of our money on yesterday. Apple. I guess I didn't trade that much here. I might have traded some, but yeah, here's Apple yesterday. So we traded, attacked this downward trend, covered at the top.
I guess we traded more AMD. What did we trade yesterday, guys? I can't remember. I guess it was a mix of both Apple and AMD. We're trying to scale up to our 100 shares minimum per trade in these, so we'll see what happens. LMDX, guys, do you think LMDX rebounds? And let's see what the poll is at now. So currently the poll is saying 66% of you think Bitcoin is going to break lifetime highs today. 33% of you think no, Bitcoin is not going to break lifetime highs. And all of you guys have not hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. Yeah, no, you're good. Up. It's all right, brother. At least you weren't, weird about it. I appreciate it. Up. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the support regardless. Appreciate you understanding. Yeah, yesterday was interesting. All right, guys. CEI. Yeah, CEI is honestly, it's one of those stocks that is just really ripping, but it's the problem with CEI. If we look at my float app here, or we look at my app here with CEI, if we look at CEI, we see that CEI is highly shorted. This has got to be wrong. 104% short float. That's got to be wrong. I'm showing 25 mil in the float here. 104% short float. That can't be right. But if we look at CEI, it's got 25 million in the float, which, to be honest, that seems wrong too. Let me see. All right, so CEI, honestly, we're showing mostly 245 million. Anywhere between like 240 and 250 mil is what we're really showing for CEI. The only one showing 25 mil is Yahoo Finance, which is, yeah. But yeah, so we're watching CEI. It's just the float is so large on this one, which means that the company has diluted this stock so much that it's got over 240 million in the float, which just means that like the range is going to be tight and small, even on a huge breakout day like yesterday. I mean, in terms of like cents per share breakout, it's what, like 35, 40 cents? Not a huge breakout relative to a lot of these big moves. And don't get me wrong, that's a big percentage gain. That's like a 40% gain. But the range is small. Like all in pre-market today, we've only moved about 12 cents. So like all of this big gap up in pre-market that you're seeing right now is only a 12-cent gap up. And so the range is just small because the company's diluted it. That's the reality. That's the problem, is that it's just been diluted, ridiculous amounts. John will help you protect your account and be able to keep trading, which is what we want. We all want. Stick around and learn from the chat. And John, a lot of good info here. Hey, thank you, Paul, and I appreciate you both. Ethereum, yeah, I saw Ethereum ripping up the other day, man. Ethereum's been popping too. Yeah, Ethereum's almost a 4K. Bitcoin, we're gonna keep an eye on Bitcoin here. I don't want to miss it breaking lifetime highs, and so we really got to keep an eye on Bitcoin here. I do not want to miss it breaking lifetime highs. So we're gonna see what happens, but we cannot miss it. Yeah, for sure. Up. If you're just now getting started day trading, brother, I'm going to tell you a few helpful, a few helpful tips to succeed. A few wise tips from somebody that's been trading and day trading for 4 or 5 years now. Take it very slow. You're going to go on YouTube and you're going to go on the internet and you're going to see a lot of people that try to claim to be an expert. A lot of these people only recently started trading in the last 12 months, in the last year, but they're going to pretend like they are just the best traders ever. They're going to flash huge gains at you, and they're going to pretend like it's easy and that all you got to do is buy their trading course. The reality is trading is incredibly difficult. A large majority of people will lose money in trading. And so the best thing that you can do is learn some free information first, take it slow, and more importantly than anything else, trade very, very small in the beginning. You should be paper trading with a demo account first and foremost. Before anything else, you should be demo paper trading, practicing, working on building a system. You want to learn how to calculate risk reward in every single trade you get involved with, and you want to have a full trading plan before you enter the trade. And again, you want to trade with a demo account first and build your system. And I get it, you want to trade fast, you're in this to make money. I get it. That's the big excuse everybody has. I'm in this to make money. If you don't trade small, you're going to lose tons of money. If you think I'm wrong, test it out for yourself. If you don't trade small, you're going to lose. And so take it slow, trade small, learn all the free information you can, and understand it's probably going to take at least a year or two to be successful. And so if you're not ready for that, don't day trade. Yes. Fake trade, demo trade, paper trade. Yes, correct. Up. In the beginning, because you don't know how to trade, bro. You know, if you're brand new, you don't know how to trade. No offense to you. You just don't. If you're brand new, you don't know how to trade. You know, so why would you risk real money if you don't know how to trade? Like, again, it's going to take most people at least a year or two to be successful, at least. And so if you trade, you can either learn in that year or two on a demo account and practice and learn how to really trade, or you can risk your money and just lose a ton of money in the beginning. You know, it's up to you, of course, you know, but again, it's going to take at least 6 months to a year to be profitable, at least for anybody and everybody. And anybody that tells you different is just usually trying to sell you a course. And that's the truth. Nobody else might tell you that. Like I said, I don't charge anything here. I don't sell a course. I don't sell a service. I don't claim to be an expert. I don't want to be a guru. All the content we put out is completely free, and it takes a long time to learn. Don't get it twisted. You know, the only people saying it doesn't are, again, people selling courses, which is fine. I'm not against courses, but there's a lot of young teenagers with braces out here trying to act like stock market experts, trying to claim that they're just super profitable, you know, and it's just ridiculous. It's nonsense. Yeah, and that's the right mentality. Jason says it's the right mentality. And when I say small amounts, I mean you're making like $5 to $10 per trade if you're trading real money. Yeah, Jason has the right mentality. I'm giving myself 3 years, paper traded for 3 months, then went to 5 to 10 shares. That's the right way to do it. That's the right way to do it. Yeah, I'm a good example of that. I lost a lot of money. Yeah, because nobody tells you this stuff, man. Everybody has a conflict of interest. They want to sell you a course, and if they're honest about it, if they're like, "Hey, most people lose. It's going to take years," then nobody's going to want to buy the course. You know. So what do they have to do? They have to say, "Oh, well, look how much money you can make." You know. And you can make money, and I'm not against courses, but I just think there's so many people offering courses now that it's becoming so saturated with courses and nonsense that like there's just a lot of new traders that think they know what they're doing, but they really don't, and they're just in for a rude awakening, you know. Yeah, that's nice. Then up, that's good. Then you're doing good, bro. Yeah, there's always outliers, 100%, Lucas. And I do want to clarify this. There's always outliers. Like, you're going to have some people that just get it. You know, it just clicks. They, for some reason, they have the best, you know, mindset to trade. But that is so rare that if you think you're going to be one of those people, you are most of the time just delusional. You know, now some people might, but a large majority, I would say maybe 1% of people that try trading make money based off of skill in the first 3 months. Maybe 1%. You know, I would say the other 99% lose money. And everybody thinks they're going to be in that 1%. Very few people really are. I certainly wasn't, you know. But anyways, we got RDUS here. RDUS is kind of creeping back up to the VWAP. It's at 2150s here. A lot of people are watching Bitcoin. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Oh, it's UP? What's up, UP? My bad, bro. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Yeah. Yeah, so we got some movement here. Bitcoin's starting to creep up, guys. Bitcoin's starting to creep up here. Bitcoin is up to 64.4 thousand for Bitcoin. It's edging closer and closer to the lifetime high. The lifetime high for Bitcoin, guys, to put it into perspective, is, let me see if it'll let me go up, will it? Oh, no, okay. The lifetime high for Bitcoin is right here. Lifetime high for Bitcoin is right here. And so, no, go away. This is the lifetime high for Bitcoin. So this is the lifetime high at 64.8 thousand, 64.852, 65.853. That's the new lifetime high. And a lot of people are going to be watching BITO as well. So RDUS testing 21. Here's BITO. BITO is the new Bitcoin ETF that dropped. A lot of people are watching that too. But it's moving. It looks good. We'll see what happens, guys. It's making moves. All right, well, here's Macy's, guys. Macy's ripped the day before yesterday, but right now it's looking a little rough. What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, Jeremy's been here for almost a year. 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes. Let's do this. We got METX. And Lucas, I think I helped you earn money in the beginning. I think if you get started with me, no offense, maybe I'm biased, of course, in my favor. And I don't know if you got started with me or not, Lucas. But I'm saying, like, if people join my stream and truly listen to the tips I give them on how to protect your account in trading, I think they're going to have a drastically better chance at being successful at trading if they listen to me and they really listen. You know, I think if they listen to me in the beginning and they listen to what I do, and specifically if they can mimic my strategies well enough, I think that they've got a great shot at being successful. The reality, though, is that it's not about the strategies, and so maybe I'm misplaced there. The reality is it's more so about the emotions. Like, if you can limit your emotions in trading in the beginning, you can usually make money. You got to have a profitable strategy, but it's also, you got to have a profitable strategy, but it's also emotions. The reason trading takes so long to be successful is because you got to condition yourself through repetition to do the right things. And that takes a lot of time. You know, repeating the things enough to where they kind of are second nature in your head takes time. And that's one of the reasons new traders fail, is because they haven't conditioned themselves like that. And it takes a long time to do so. But some people are going to be naturally better at that. It's like Pavlov and the dog, you know. You got to just rinse and repeat, do the right things until it clicks and you don't have to think about it anymore. You're from BR? Nice, Jeremy. Yeah, I remember you. You're from BR. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, happy to help, guys. Yeah, thanks, Lucas. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, for sure, Juan. Man, Juan, you always be scaring me with these masks, bro. Best piece of advice you've given me is I don't trade big at the beginning. I wanted to make hundreds every day. Everybody does, bro. I've helped a lot of people in trading, or I've tried to help a lot of people. The number one mistake traders make is they trade way too big in the beginning. Like, a lot of them just trade huge in the beginning, and they have their pride in the way. Like, it's very difficult. Like, trading is full of egos. And so for a lot of people in the beginning, they have this mentality of like, hey, a lot of it is sensationalist marketing. So they watch like a guru, and the guru says, hey, look at me. I changed my life. I've got all these millionaire students, you know, look at me. Look at my life, you know, look at my Lamborghini. Trading completely changed my life, guys. You know, and so people watch that and they're just like a deer in the headlights. They're like, oh, I'm going to change my life too. And everybody in their family doubts them. They're like, hey, you're going to lose money. And their family's right. You know, and they're like, hey, you're going to lose money. But they get their pride so in the way. They're like, I'm going to prove everybody wrong. I'm going to prove my family that doubted me wrong. I'm going to change my life in the next month. That is the worst mentality you could ever have in trading. All right, that's the worst mentality you could ever have in trading. Why? Because you're going to lose in the beginning. Like, your family's right in the beginning. You don't know what you're doing. You could copy a guru. Gurus a lot of the time aren't even profitable. They're just slanging courses, you know? And so it's going to take some time for most people, but they just have an unrealistic expectation. They say, I'm in this to make money, so I'm going to buy 1,000 shares every day. And then when they're losing thousands of dollars, they're like, oh, trading's rigged. It's impossible to do successfully. It's like, no, it's not. You're just rushing it. You know, that's why people lose. That's the single biggest reason people lose in trading. And it boils down to the marketing out there, to be honest. You helped me. I traded huge at the start and had some big wins, but then bigger losses. Now I'm making 1 to 2K a day with red days being small. Took me 9 months to learn. Greed is downfall 100%, brother. Happy for you, bro. Yeah. And again, people hate it when I say this too, because I am shattering their dreams. You know, like if people think they're going to get rich next month and they're going to be able to buy a Lamborghini and prove their girlfriend who doubted them wrong and make all this money and show everybody how smart they are, when somebody like me comes along and they're like, hey, bro, you know, not really like that. You know, you're probably going to lose. Your girlfriend's probably right. You know, they don't like hearing it. You know, it's, you know, popping the bubble. But it's a necessary pop of the bubble, if you will, you know. Yeah, but the key is to be the house, Charlie. Okay, well, that means you're not cutting losses when you should, Jim. Jim says, my losses are bigger than my wins. Even if I have 75% wins, I still lose. I know. Well, that means that you're either averaging down to win or you're refusing to cut losses. Is what that means, Jim. So just work on those two things. You'll do better. Yeah, John the Dream Killer. That's me. I'm going to nickname myself that. John the Dream Killer, you know. But hey. Lucas says, I've got a list of 10 things above my desk personal goals. Number 10 is accept failure. Yeah, I've said it before. But the single best skill you can have in trading is the ability to cut losses. Because a lot of people are profitable and they make money, but they can't cut a loss. And so they make money 70, 80% of the time. But then when they lose big. It completely destroys their account. See you, Dapper. Have a good day, bro. Like, Dapper gets mad. Dapper doesn't do anything but spam, and I've kind of let him be here. I'm a little bummed out that I have to ban him, but all he does is spam and try to pump stocks. And then he asked me why I say this every day. Why I say this every day should be very obvious and self-evident. The reason I say this every day is because traders need to hear it. Like, I say this every day because traders need to hear it. Like, I'm not just mad. Listen, I make so much money with this channel that it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter how much I make in trading. I make more than the median income in the United States talking about stocks every day. I'm not bitter at all. You know, I have a very fulfilling and happy life, to be completely honest. And I do all this while providing a service. And my service to traders is that I tell them the truth. And sometimes that truth might be unpleasant, like my man Dapper is upset about it, which is fine, you know. But again, it just means that Dapper has gotten sold on some courses and he's probably losing, and that makes him bitter, you know. And it is what it is. Like I said, if I had spent a lot of money on gurus and I was really sold on specific gurus, and then somebody like me came along and they were like, hey, those gurus are full of it, that might make me feel some type of way about it. I might feel kind of bitter, but it's a necessary thing. You got to hear it. You know, and some people don't like it. Like I said, you're going to have Dapper. You're going to have some people that are gullible and that get sold some of these dreams. And when somebody like me comes along and they kill that dream, they don't like it. It makes them feel weird about it. So what do? They get mad at me. But in the end, you got to see it for what it is, which is that's the truth. You know, that's the truth. And, you know, I'll say it a million times. I repeat everything here because traders need to hear it. It's something that they need to have seen. Yeah. Hey, chaotic. One day, brother. One day, man. Yeah. Yeah, where? It is what it is, man. Like I said, I have a very happy and fulfilling life, you know. I'm not bitter at all. And again, I'm just being honest with people because, you know, again, people should want honesty. And this is just my truth. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am. You know, the chat can tell me whether they think I'm wrong or not. Certainly possible that I am wrong, but I don't think I am. Yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, Dylan? What's up, bro? Yeah, RDUS rejecting a VWAP, not really looking that hot anymore. We're going to see what happens, but not really looking that great. We're also looking at LMDX here. We got LMDX on the move. It's at 1020s. We got TTOO on the move. TTO up to 85 cents. We got TRKA. Yeah, for sure, Jason B. You're just realistic. That's it. I try to be, man. And again, like I said, it's gonna rub some people the wrong way. Like, I'm not trying to talk smack, or I don't. Again, if I was really mad or bitter at some of these gurus, I would mention them by name, which you guys know I never do. You know, if I wanted to put these guys out there, I would, and I don't, because I don't need to. You know, I'm just trying to tell people the truth, and nobody else does. And so whenever I come along and do it, people get weird. And most of the time, again, those are the people that have just spent a lot of money on courses that they didn't need to spend it on. You know, they spend a lot of money on gurus. They've, you know, spent a lot of time on people that really just want their money. And so when someone like me comes along and says, hey, you don't need to do that, you know, they get weird. I'm going to change my name to John Beginner Trading, the Dream Killer. That's me, you know. Ren? You think Ren will fall near $15 to $17? Needs volume? I don't know. It's not one that I would generally trade. Good daily chart. I like the daily chart, in all honesty. It's at $25. I think 25 is a big level. It's just a psychological level. We got 20 underneath this too. It's just outside of like long-term movement. It's just not something that it's not something that I would personally trade. I'm not saying it's not going to work, but it's just not something I personally would trade. Do you think it'll fall near 15 to 17? It could. I have no idea though. That's where it's going to pull back to. I'm predicting exactly where it's going to pull back to is very difficult. Most people aren't going to know that. But we're watching it, and you know, it could. You know, it's just one of those answers that I genuinely don't know. Chris. Hey, thank you, Sandman. He said, good info, nice communication. Appreciate your morning stream. Thank you, Sandman. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the support, man. Yeah, for sure. Hey, thank you, Up. Or UP, my bad. You seem to have a good personality. No need to smack talk others. Let them do the thing and forget they even exist. Yeah, for sure. You know. You will learn a lot with John. I have learned to take out my fear of losing. John has made me a better trader, hands down. Love you, man. Keep up awesome free service. Love you too, bro. Appreciate the support, man. Great technical chart on BBIG. Perfect U-shaped. Yeah, for sure. BBIG, you know, I'm a little bit worried about this catalyst here. Like, I'm a little bit worried about this catalyst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Okay, so they reorganized their CEOs of this company. So like they reorganized the CEOs of the company, and you know, we'll see what happens here with this one. We'll see what happens. It's one of those things where it's not necessarily like a bad catalyst, but it's not really good either. You know, the CEO left and went somewhere else, basically. You know, the CEO left and went somewhere else, and so it's one of those things where, you know, who knows what's going to happen here. But who knows? Like, we're watching this. The catalyst wasn't as bad as people made it out to be, and even I misunderstood that. And so it's one of those things where it's like, if I see the U-shaped breakout pattern certainly here, but it's one of those things where it's like, if I was them, I would drop that I would restate the catalyst in some way. You know, here's the U potential breakout on the upside. You know, and we'll see what happens. But I certainly don't mind it. If it can hold over the VWAP, it's looking great. And we're still watching Bitcoin. Bitcoin's getting closer to the new lifetime highs. So Bitcoin's getting closer to the new lifetime highs currently. We're at 64.3 thousand. So we still got about $500 in Bitcoin to hit those highs. So we'll see what happens. But a lot of people are watching BBIG here. And yeah, we'll see what happens. How many pat myself on the back? Oh, bro, I pat myself on the back every day, bro. You know, like I said, this stream is bad for my ego, man. You know, my head is way too big from running the stream. Think about it, man. And you know, it is what it is. But everybody's always like, hey, John, you know, you're such a great guy. You're such a smart trader. You help me so much, you know.
And I appreciate you guys. I really do. Some of y'all say that. I still feel bad when I have to ban people. Like I had to ban Dapper, and Dapper's been here for like a year. But like the problem with him is that he doesn't ever post anything. He just spams. He just spams stocks. He tries to pump stocks up. And a lot of the stocks he's pumping up have a really high float. They're not really pumpable. But I think he just goes by streams and pumps any stock he can. And so it's like, if you're not going to give us any content, but you're just going to criticize, you're just going to get banned. And I feel bad. Dapper, if you're out there, cheers to you, bro. Sorry for banning you, but you just don't provide value here. So good day, sir. Yeah, I mean, we're profitable. Again, it's not about how much money I make. Like Dapper's criticism of me was John's bitter because he doesn't make that much money. This year, I'll make 6 figures in all facets of money I make. So this year I'll make 6 figures. So it's certainly, I'm not bitter at all. I'm honestly, like I said, very happy. But I just try to be real. And sometimes I repeat the same things. And so if I repeat things too much, I apologize, guys. I think one of the reasons people pick things up is because it's repeated so much. And so I think it's a way to really learn from what I'm saying is by hearing it repeated. Because the first time you hear it, you might like it. The second time you hear it, you might start to kind of understand it. The third time you hear it, you might really hear it, and it might change and make you a better trader. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if it's a perfect U-shaped breakout pattern. It's not really my style of breakout pattern. I'm not taking these in pre-market, but it did pull the U. I think it's going to look a lot better on a 5-minute chart. So like, here's the U. I think this is going to look a lot better on a 5-minute chart like this. Is it perfect? No. To be honest, the U could be a little bit better in my opinion, but it's just a U-shaped breakout. It looks good. Joel's right. I like it. But it's one of those things where pre-market is a different story. I'm waiting for the opening bell to happen. What's up, James? What's up, Belinda? Yeah, I might need to get rid of that old wretched emoji. He just hasn't been here long enough. All right. Yeah, I think I got to get rid of that one. Yeah, there was at one point when I was offering anybody that became a member their very own emoji for like the first 15 members or something like that. And so he got his own emoji. You're very patient dealing with negative and bitterness. Yeah, you say that. Some people are like, John's so sensitive, You need a Ben Stiller emoji. I just watched The Heartbreak Kid last night. What's up, John? Tell us how we should trade options for CEI day trading. Is it possible with options with CEI? Well, it's just about whether they actually have options available for CEI. Like some of them do. Like some people have options available, but a lot of people don't. A lot of these penny stocks don't. Because to be honest, it's a pretty safe betting that a lot of these penny stocks are going to crash. And so put options would be a little bit too easy to make money on. And I just don't think there's that many people that want that risk of selling put options on penny stocks. And so that's why some of them might be available. I can't check now. Maybe you guys can check to see if they happen on Robinhood or Webull. But yeah. Yeah, I hold for seconds, UP. So I hold for seconds. You ever thought of just leaving the stream running after you're done and just have music and a live chat for traders? Yeah, I've thought about that. Yeah, for sure. Most folks here want everyone to succeed. This is what separates this from others. Yeah, for sure. When you day trade, yeah, sometimes for me personally, UP, I'll hold a stock for anywhere between like literally 10 seconds up to like 5-10 minutes tops usually. After 5 or 10 minutes, I'm usually done with it. The longer I hold a stock, the less patient I am, and I just eventually I'm just gonna cut it. But yeah, everybody's got to watch him BITO here. Let's see how the poll did. So we got 208 votes on the poll with 68% of people thinking yes, it does break
Bitcoin. We can go ahead and end that poll. Is any of these trades that will happen today available on Coinbase? I mean, Bitcoin is.
You can trade crypto futures too. Like I'm sponsored by a platform called BitGet, which is a crypto futures platform. So you can copy trade, you can, do a bunch of cool stuff. So you can check it out here if you want to sign up. It is a sponsor of the video though, so it's one of the ways we make money. Did I forget to save this here? I think I did. I must have, man. This is old. These are old links.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna have to get a new link. That's all right.
All right, guys. Hey, we got about 9 minutes, team. 9 minutes. Top stocks today. I know a lot of people are watching BITO. What else are you guys watching today? Let me know.
All right, so yeah, here's my link, guys. Oh man, did they get a new link? I think they did. Maybe they did. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, here's the link. I'll drop this here.
Here's the link.
All right, guys, we got 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. Hey, nice, Richard. Wait, what? Richard, you wore a beginner trader shirt Monday and had a few people in BR recognize the stream?
No way, bro. I mean, I know a lot of people in Baton Rouge, and so depending on your age, you probably know some people that I know about my stream because they know me. But if that's true, that's crazy. But I doubt it's true. But if it's true, that's crazy. We got LMDX pulling back to 10.
We're watching that.
What's up, Cal? We are watching LMDX, even though it doesn't really look that good. TRKA. Man, for some reason, the last 2 days, every time I try to pronounce a symbol, I pronounce the sound the symbol makes instead of the actual letter of the symbol. We got RDUS here. RDUS is up. RDUS is probably my favorite penny stock right now. A lot of people are watching BITO to see what's going to happen here. It's up to 42.11s. Yeah, if you want beginner trading merch, just scroll down. Go to the channel, go to the watch page, take it out of full screen, and just scroll down. And go to the Teespring merch website at the bottom. Honestly, I don't know much about warrants, Joel, to be completely honest. That's crazy, Richard. That's crazy, bro. All right, guys. Hey, good luck. Two-way pronunciation. What's up? Yeah, I didn't get the platform yet, bro. What's up, bro? Oh, I did get my credentials for the platform. Ooh, I gotta download it. Ooh, I'm so excited, bro. We're gonna be in the World Series of Day Trading 2 today, team. What is this? This is a new platform. Wait, do they not use TEFs anymore? Are they using TEFs? Oh, here it is. Never mind. That's the wrong link. All right, we're ready.
All right, we got BIRO, guys. BIR making moves at 42.10. We got 5 minutes until the opening bell, guys. 5 minutes. Let's do this. Hey, do your thing, Jeremy. Get you a hoodie, bro. Hey, I'm sorry, Ebro. If you send me your email, dude, I can check for you, brother. If you send me your email. Send it to me on Discord, not here. Hey, nice, Sean. Hey, good luck, brother. All right, yeah, I did get my team set up though. Dope. All right, let me see. Where's my download section? There it is. All right, let's get this rolling. 72 megabytes. All right, team. Hey, we got 4 minutes. Team, 4 minutes. Let's see if we can win. We're gonna try to win. Oh, all we got is hoodies, bro. Jeremy, here. I'll post the link, dude. Yeah, we got hoodies though for sure, brother. We got phone cases, hoodies, all this bunch of stuff. Here, go to this link. Man, my computer sounds like a rocket ship. Whoa. Okay, whoa. Okay, well, Teespring needs to work on their URL coding because this is crazy. Sorry, guys. There you go. All right, yeah, go to that link and you'll find it. Hey, guys, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'm logging into my World Series of Day Trading account now. What? It says the password's not right. What? Okay. Okay, nice. I got it. All right, cool. I'm in. All right, guys, we got BITO on the move up. BITO on the move up. Okay, this platform's kind of dope. I'm only really going to use... I don't need a watch list, high-low list, time and sales. I don't think I'm going to use any of this stuff, really. All right, cool. All right, guys, we got less than 2 minutes, team. Less than 2 minutes. I know the link isn't for a hoodie, but you go there and you scroll down and you can see the other products there, and you can see the hoodies we got. All right, so I'm in. All right, guys, we got less than a minute, team. Less than a minute. Good luck. Let's do this. Good luck, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys. All right, there's the opening bell, guys. We got BITO flying up. We got Bitcoin moving up as well, leading into the opening bell here. Bitcoin moving up, leading into the opening bell. It's popping up. Bitcoin's at 64.4K. We're watching that here, 64.4K. We're watching this too. How much is a lot? What is the difference? I mean, let me test this out here. Is there an auto click button? All right, guys. There's got to be an auto click button, right? Does anyone? What, is there an auto click button? How do you do this? All right, guys. So there's the opening bell. Okay, I see. So I figured out the auto click button. You just uncheck show next time. All right, guys, we got BBIG popping up. It's at 680s. BBIG is at 680s. It's making a move here. We got LMDX trying. If we zoom in here, you can see BBIG is up to 690s, guys. 690s making moves. Got an old comment I gotta put down. There we go. All right, guys. Let me know how you're doing today, guys. Let me know how you're doing. ATER ripping up. We got BBIG up there. We got ATER popping up too. ATER's at 920s, guys. 920s. So ATER is moving up a little bit. Let me switch this over to regular as well, guys. But we got ATER moving up. It looks good. We got BBIG ripping up there to 690s, almost $7 a share now for BBIG, almost 7. HX. HX is up to 1040s, 1045. So we're watching that too. Let me know what you're watching today, guys. GRNQ. OCGN moving up. We got OCGN. OCGN is flying us up at 866, guys. 866 for OCGN. All right, we got AMD pulling back to the view up here. I'll say, is this lots? Let me test it here first. Okay, so yeah, it is only 5 shares. Okay, good. All right. All right, so yeah, we want to change these defaults. All right, so we made our little money here. Okay. All right, guys, we got AMD flying up here, absolutely flying up. We've got OCGN trying to make a move here. We've got LMDX. We've got BBIG trying to make a move. Look at CEI. CEI is ripping up as well, guys. CEI is up to 180s, 190s here. So we're watching that. Watching AMD here. AMD ripping up. All right, so we just made about $100 on the top on the TEFs. Where's my P&L? That's what I want to see. Where's my P&L?
All right, AMD's flying up a little bit here. Where do I see my All right, so we are up. There we go. We are up $104 today. All right, so here's AMD pulling back a little bit. Here's CEI trying to rip. All right, we just bought up a little bit of this pullback on AMD here. Took a little bit off there. Let me get these trades out the way. I don't want to show the trades right now. We're trying to trade. Took a little bit off here. Scalping this move up. We're going to go to get out there. We're up about $9 in stocks. Caught the move on AMD nicely here. We got OCGN popping up. OCGN trying to make moves. Yeah, and you could look at your projected balance to see at the very top how much you're actually up versus down. AMC, what's AMC doing? AMC's up to 41s, guys. So AMC ripped up here. So AMC's popping up. It's at 41.30s here, guys, for AMC. 41.30s. It's moving nicely. Yeah, Bitcoin hasn't hit the all-time highs yet. No, it hasn't. Bitcoin is currently up to 64.4 thousand. Still got to hit 64.8 roughly. Now here's AMC pulling back some here. The SPY itself has been pretty strong, but it's starting to pull back some, so I think we got to be a little careful. Apple ripped up too. SPY's trying here. Now we're in Apple with 100 shares. And it's dropping pretty fast, which is all right. All right, our entry's right around 22. Right around break even right now. BBIG steady ripping. It's up to 711s here, guys. 711s for BBIG. Watching to see what the SPY does here. We're in Apple, roughly break even, back and forth, but nothing too crazy. This is taking way too long. Consolidating around break even. Ooh, that's a big drop fast, so we're going to get out, cut that. A little bit too chunky and sideways for me right now. OCGN looks to be holding the VWAP though, so that one doesn't look too bad. We're watching that too. We're watching the SPY. SPY's a little weird, to be honest. It had a really big wick right in the middle of the day, which is very strange, and now it's kind of heading back up some, but it's a little strange in all honesty, so we got to be careful in that regard. Disney's breaking down, looking weak, which is weird because it's kind of trending against the SPY. Wait, so you have to set defaults for every symbol you trade? Alright, there we go. Whatever.
All right, market breaking down a little bit, so we're gonna wait to trade anything else. We are shorting Disney currently on the WSDT. SPY with a really big down wick back up. OCGN's bouncing really nicely too here. Here's OCGN. So it's bouncing pretty nicely. Watching that as well. Bitcoin just ripped up, guys. Bitcoin just ripped up big here, team. Trying to focus on a lot of different things, but Bitcoin just surged up, broke all-time highs. Bitcoin just broke all-time highs. Like Bitcoin just broke all-time highs, guys. I think, yeah, it's up to 54.9s. 54.9. So Bitcoin just broke all-time highs. Watch BITO rip. Potentially. All-time highs just broke.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of our Apple trade. I think we lost
like 50, 60 bucks on the WSDT, but Bitcoin just broke all-time highs, team. Craziness. Yeah, Bitcoin just broke all-time highs. Absolutely crazy. All right, so Bitcoin just hit. Guys, Bitcoin just hit. It's up to 65.3s, guys, for Bitcoin. 65.3 thousand. Crazy. Bitcoin's breaking lifetime highs here, team. That's crazy. The market's kind of like sideways trending here. But Bitcoin's up to lifetime highs. Here you can see it. You can see Bitcoin on futures. Look at this. Bitcoin just surging up.
Crazy big move.
Market's still sideways and choppy during this action, but Bitcoin is ripping up here, guys. Look at this craziness on Bitcoin. I wonder what BITO's doing. I bet you BITO's following it here. Yeah, look at BITO. Big surge up to $43 here, guys. $43 surge for BITO. Craziness. Yeah, Riot's going to move. Any Bitcoin-related stock's going to move. So Mara, Riot, Hut, any Bitcoin-related stock you can think of is going to be moving. Bitcoin just broke lifetime highs, which is crazy. Craziness.
And a lot of coins are going to follow it too. So good news for the crypto world. Bitcoin broke lifetime highs. I'm going back and forth on the WSDT. I'm shorting Disney currently, but the SPY just bounced, so probably going to get out here too pretty soon. Just sideways. We need some range and momentum to come through, but Bitcoin is surging up, guys. Look at this. That's crazy. Yeah, we're down like 30 on the day on the WSDT. Getting used to the new platform and just waiting for some of this volatility. Like here's the SPY. SPY is mostly sideways.
And so it's holding over the VWAP, but it's choppy. So a lot of the time what I've been seeing lately is that the market will be sideways for the first 30 minutes and, but then it'll break out of that sideways action and we'll get some momentum. So we're just going to wait for that breakout of the sideways trend and hopefully get some momentum rolling through with that. But yeah, here's BITO. BITO now up to 42, almost $43. Finally pulling back some with crypto. But how are you guys doing today so far? How are you guys doing? We still got about 400 people here. How are you guys doing? Yeah, Bitcoin. Craziness, man. Absolute craziness for Bitcoin. Breaking lifetime highs. You guys doing okay? You guys made money or lost money today? Let me know. Oh my gosh, you got to set default lots for every position unless there's some way to get around that. Markets testing highs. SPY's testing highs. BITO pulling back some. Catching an Apple trade. I got myself back to break even on the WSDT account. Markets testing highs. At least we're getting some momentum coming through. Yeah, so we're break even on the WSDT account. Here's BITO, rip it up, market breaking highs here. We got AMD pulling back some, so we just took a position in regular stocks. So we get a little pop here at the 118 level, hopefully. Hopefully it holds. Market's breaking high, so it should be good for us. Give it a little bit of time, see if it rebounds. Whoa, that's a big drop fast. Right back up, though. Man, market just flew up, guys. Crazy. AMD should follow this. I mean, the market just flew. All right, we got ourselves back green on the WSDT account. Yeah, we're up about $12. Nothing crazy, but... All right, AMD rebounding with the market hopefully right now. Market just flew. Ripped up to 451s. Now let's see if AMD bounces here. It looks like it wants to, but it's also consolidating a little bit too long for my taste. Yeah, there's the drop. Pull back here. Back up to 1808s. All right, we got 18s. Under 90s, I would jump out of this. Market's still ripping up here. I'm going to add a little bit to this then. All right, so we're in 150 shares. Looking for a pop. The market's flying, so I would think AMD would follow it, being an American company. Let's see if we get a pop. There's 05s. There we go. That's the pop we wanted. Scalping the move up, holding 50 shares left. See if we can continue bouncing up here. Got a reversal here. Weird. All right, so AMD might not be the one for me to trade today, to be honest. It's just taking too long. Not a crazy big day or anything, but I think Apple is probably the better one for me to trade currently. All right, we just bought Apple, pulling back to that 149.50 level. We're doing the same thing on both accounts here. Weird, the market's flying up and everything else isn't. Strange. We tried Disney, we tried AMD, we're at Apple. I mean, they're flying up. They're just not following it close enough for me in my own style. But under 45s, we'll get out of the rest. Trying to let it consolidate and get back up, but yeah, we're probably going to just get out here. We're all right. Bitcoin's still testing these highs up here, so it looks really good. We're trying. The market had a nice rip. We're just seeing what else we can find in terms of like pullback specifically. Big pullback in Apple, big pullback in AMD. Try buying AMD again here, or Apple again. I mean, and we'll see if this works, but after a certain point, we're just poking a little bit too hard. We're down about $30 today, which is smaller than our wins yesterday, so we're doing okay on that front in terms of like the size. But yeah, just kind of giving it back a little bit today. We'll see what happens. Man. No trend today in the market, so if this trade doesn't work, yeah, we're out of this too. So definitely a little bit trickier of a day. We're down $40 though, so I mean it's not the end of the world. We're watching Disney too. In penny stocks, we are looking at like LMDX. What else we got? We got YJ moving up. We've got SWBI, DFFN. We've got CHEK. A little bit slower of a day, guys. A little bit slower of a day. How are you guys doing so far? Are you in the World Series of day trading? If you are, tell me how you're doing. I'm down $40 in the World Series of day trade. I'm down $40 in both. So, could be better, but not terrible either. Root for short interest. I'm seeing it 47% shorted. Root, I'm showing 27.3% short float, 88 million in the float. Market cap of 1.3 mil, or no, 1.3 bill. Short volume of 1 million, 1.8 mil. Volume of 6.7. Short volume percentage is 27%. Sometimes we're more profitable in futures. I'm profitable in stocks. It's just not a winning day so far, which happens. I mean, it's a normal, we're not going to make money every day. It's not it's not really a good expectation to make money every day. It's one of those things where, we hope we do, but it's not always the case. And, we try, but, it is what it is. We're not going to worry about it too much. Honestly, we got a big rip up and then a big reversal all the way back down in the SPY. So that's what I'm getting stuck in today. I don't want to push too hard. I'm hoping the SPY rebounds and starts to head back up. But OCGN is flying up, guys. Look at OCGN. So there's OCGN. So OCGN is ripping up nicely here. Looks good. All right, we are currently in Apple again. We're trying on Apple today, but we're roughly break even on this last position. If the market can bounce here, then we're sitting good, but we'll see if that happens. About break even currently on this position. Let's see if we get up to like 40. I'd love to take some profit off there. Market bouncing a little bit with Apple, and it's following the spike somewhat. It's a little bit more choppy today, though. What's AMD doing? I haven't looked at AMD in a minute. AMD's kind of doing the same thing. We had a really nice upward trend earlier, but now it just, oof, man, I am getting stuck today in Apple and AMD. It's one of those days where I got to stop. I got to limit my trading. And so I think I'm just going to trade the WSDT account for now. Not having great results in stocks. We're down $55, which isn't terrible. We made, we're still great on the week. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, man, tough time in the market. We got OCG up to 885s, though. And remember, some advice for the World Series of day trading, if you're in it with me, guys, is that one day shouldn't make or break your trading. I'm giving myself a specific max loss today, and I'm following that max loss closely. Very closely. Well, I follow that max loss, All right, we did take one trade on AMD. It also might be one of those situations where I start to scale down in size if it's not going super good today. Oof, man. I don't know if it's my stock selection today or what, but it's the toughest day I've had in at least a few weeks. We'll get out under 117.50, but then we're going to have to just cut it there. Sheesh, man. I am just getting faked out left and right. I don't know what it is today. I don't know what it is. I think my VWAP patterns are just not working, but I got to just stop trading my regular account. I'm down $70. Not loving life today in this trading environment. Yeah, nothing's holding. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like I said, I think I'm going to focus on the WSDT account too. And maybe if something sets up, I don't know if it's me. Look at Bitcoin though, guys. This is crazy. Look at this. Bitcoin up to almost 66,000. Craziness for Bitcoin. Making really big moves. I don't know if it's me or like what, but market has no direction. It pulls data from a few different APIs, James. A few different APIs. So it follows a few different APIs today. But yeah, I'm down $72. We're gonna limit our trading now. The market hasn't really had any really good movement or direction, and so we're just gonna limit that and not force it. We lost a little bit on AMD. All right, OCGN looks honestly really solid. Bitcoin testing lifetime highs again. Bitcoin just broke lifetime highs. I'm pretty sure it hit 66K. Did it? Not yet. Or yeah, I think Bitcoin's hitting 66K right now, guys. Bitcoin's hitting $66,000 per coin, which is crazy. Bitcoin just broke lifetime highs. Craziness. Yeah, I think a lot of people are struggling today. I don't think it's me either. I think that the strategies that I normally take that work, which are usually trend continuation strategies, are just not working. And that's fine. And listen, this is the key. All right. And this is what you guys got to understand. Like, I'm down $70, which is less than my gain on Monday. Right. I'm down $70. The key is recognizing when days are not super favorable for your own system, and y'all might be able to make money today. But for my own personal system, it's clearly not a great day, at least so far. And so one aspect of profitable trading that a lot of people don't realize is not taking a position if you don't have to, And so limiting your trading and not forcing things is the right move most of the time. If you're having good results, great. My system is very specific. I build up small gains. Once I build up small profit, which usually happens pretty easily, then I'm more likely to swing into other things.
But until I start putting in small profits at least, I'm not going to force anything. I don't want to keep trading. And so it's one of those things where it's like being able to say, no, I'm not going to trade anymore is a skill. It really is. And luckily I have the WSDT account I can trade today. And if I lose that, does it suck? Yes. But, hopefully you guys are doing well trading the WSDT. Again, don't force it. You don't have to force it. You're going to get setups that work. You just got to wait. If the market starts trending down, I'll short the heck out of it. That's my favorite time in the market. And so I'm preparing hopefully for a downward trending market. I see Apple starting to test lows, which is good, the low of the day. And so we got some stuff going on, guys, but let me know how you're doing. Yeah, for sure. Small caps are pretty good today. Hey, maybe one day, brother. Yeah, I'm getting faked out in literally everything I trade. Disney, I just got faked out on again. We're down like 200 in the WSDT account, but, it's the WSDT account. Do I want to win? Sure. Am I going to cry if I don't? No. Apple breaking under lows here. Bitcoin continuing to break lifetime highs, guys. This is crazy. Look at this. Bitcoin continuing to break lifetime highs. That's crazy. Let me refresh this so we can see it better. But yeah, Bitcoin is continuing to test lifetime highs. Wow. Up to 66.1 thousand, guys. 66.1K for Bitcoin. Craziness. OCGN rip it up over highs, guys. 66.1 thousand for Bitcoin. Absolute craziness. Here's OCGN. OCGN flying. It's up to 910s, guys. Look at OCGN move here today, team. This is actually looking really good. OCGN flying. Bitcoin breaking highs. Market sideways aside from that. So we're limiting. Well, everybody that voted yes on the poll this morning was correct. So good call, guys. Good call. HX halted. I can't find any consistency. Yeah, that's me too today, Juan. It's not just you, bro. I think I've talked to a lot of different traders that are doing the same thing. Yeah, HX is dumping down here. What's the rules for the WSDT? Like, what are the max daily losses? Remember, there should be a max daily loss as well. Let me check that for you guys. Where's the rules for the competition? Okay. So the only competition, the only risk is there's 10K in risk, guys. So you can literally lose up to $10,000 before you're eliminated. And so you can take some swings in this. So get used to the platform and you can take some swings in this. Which is what I'm about to start doing. We're in with 1,000 shares of Apple. 1K shares of Apple here. Now we'll add to Apple up to the 149 level and hope we reject there. We're in with 1,500. Because, man, we got a 10K max loss. All right, we're gonna get one more ad up here. All right, we're in with 2,000 or 1,500 shares of Apple. I thought it was in more. All right, we're in with 1.5K shares of Apple here. We'll see how that goes. HX breaking down. OCGN is probably the biggest penny stock moving this morning. OCGN up to $9.10s, $9.
All right, we're fine. We're green in this current position here. Well, we were green. We're roughly break even. We'll add one more lot of 500 shares up here. All right, so that's... Okay, so I guess I can't take bigger sizing than this on Apple, which is fine. So let me take another 200 or something. All right, that'll fill. Okay, good. No, okay, so 1.6 thousand is my max, I guess. Now, we're down like $400, which is very small relative to the $10,000 limit they give you in losses. All right, guys, so we're watching Apple. Apple is still moving down some. We're still down in the trade, but we're kind of hanging out. Well, I'm in the World Series of day trading right now, Larry. So this is the competition account. So yeah, it's 100 and it's 1.6 paper count shares. In my actual account, I'm down like $70 today, which is not great, but you know, nah. When you trade for long enough, another benefit of getting experience in the market is that when you trade for long enough, it all blends together. You're used to everything. I'm used to losing. I'm used to winning. And that's when you have the least amount of emotions that are there. And that's really the goal, is to have those lesser emotions, is to get used to trading enough to where it doesn't really bother you that much. The only time where I'll really be frustrated is if I'm down over 100. You know, then I'll be a little, edgy, but we're still good. All right, so we're in Apple. The problem is that the SPY is bouncing back up some. So the SPY is heading back up here, unfortunately, which, you don't really love to see it, but, it happens. We're watching that. We'll see what we get. Very bad day for stock trading in my system, though. Just not a good day. We're going to go to get out of Apple here. It's just popping up a little bit too much, unfortunately. And it happens. We're down like $600 on out of the 10,000 losses. So we're getting used to the size and doing a few other things. But we're good. We're fine. There we go. And what caught us in Apple was just this big squeeze up. It looked like it was down. Apple literally moved all the way down to test lows and then came right back up today. So it is what it is. We're trading futures a little bit. We just made $37 in the futures market. So we're practicing there. We're getting it. Wish. Yeah. Hey, if you want to win the competition, you got to take swings. That's the number one thing you got to realize. Like, I've been in this competition before. If you want to win this thing, you got to take swings. And so I learned the platform today. Another thing is, like, listen, the first day doesn't matter that much. Like, yeah, you want to start building up profit, but the first day really doesn't truly matter too much. And you got to be willing to lose the competition too. You got to take swings and be willing to lose, because if you don't, you're going to lose. Do you ever cut your losses, or do you hold until profit all the time? Of course I cut my losses, man. Holding until profit. I mean, I'm out of all these positions, so I'm down $70 in the market. Like I said, though, to put it into perspective, UP, I made money. This is my first losing day. If today ends up being a losing day in stocks, which it looks like it's going to be,
today is my first losing day since October 6th. All right, if we look at my stats, it's my first losing day since October 6th. And so we are on a pretty big green streak. And I guess, losing $70 to end the streak is an understandable thing. But of course we cut losses, man. You have to. You can't just average into positions and never sell. Of course, me trading a WSDT account is a little bit different than how I would trade a real money account. But, in my regular money account, of course I cut losses, man. Yeah. He always cuts. Right. I cut my losses every time. Almost every time. OCG and pulling back. We'll see if it actually holds. Honestly, surprising enough, the SPY's been in an upward trend, but none of the stocks that I watch follow it. What's really weird today, and this is what's weird about the market today, is that the SPY has been in a pretty nice upward trend. It's been holding at the VWAP. It's been moving up. We broke out of that range. But then when we look at Apple's down or neutral. We look at AMD. AMD is down. We look at Disney. Disney is trending down. So what is pushing the market up? Like what are the major stocks that are ripping up today? Tesla's not even green. And so what's weird is that some of these stocks, most stocks that I look at that I consider large cap stocks are trending against the market. Walmart is the exception to that. What other large stocks are actually moving with the market today? BABA is down. So what other stocks included in the S&P 500 are going up, pushing it up like this? Because most of the large cap stocks that I'm watching are down or break even today. Apple, I'm long gone out of that one, man. Yeah, it took me watching the stream for a while before I really started cutting losses. Very glad I did. Much more profitable. For sure. It's one of the best skills you can have in trading. Yeah, Carol will spend more than $70 today. She certainly will. She already has. She just got back from the store. Cryptos. Yeah, but cryptos aren't going to influence the SPY like that. And so the real question is, what is pushing? Look at the SPY. The SPY is ripping up too. Honestly, if I looked at just the SPY, I would think it would be a great day to trade. But most of the stocks that I watch, like look, AMD, sideways. Apple, sideways. Walmart. Walmart's actually green. Disney, sideways. But if you look at the SPY's ripping up, looking strong. Wish. Yeah, Wish is flying. Wish is up to 580s. Looks good. I guess I'm just trying to figure out what stocks I can trade that'll trend with the market right now. Okay. Market breaking highs. So market looking really good. SESN, HUT, CNE. Yeah, I'm looking for what are major exchange listed stocks. Like what are some blue chip stocks that are trending with the market today? Hood is not. Hood is certainly not, which is surprising. Coinbase, maybe? I know that's not really exchange traded, but yeah. Forward, what's up, Jay? Any above the VWAP? Yeah, Any's going to be moving with Bitcoin. So Any is just moving with Bitcoin. Any is a mining stock. So like, yeah, Mara is going to be flying today. I'm sure Riot is going to be flying today, but just based off of Bitcoin's huge volatility, right, we're trying to poke on this account though. We're in Walmart with 1,000 shares. United, Ford is up 2.6%. RDUS short. Ford. Yeah, Ford's ripping up. Looks good. UAL starting to creep back up here. Rye looks okay too. Also, guys, if you want to help support your boy here, go check out BitGet. BitGet has got so many cool stuff on their platform. There's so much cool stuff on their platform. Check it out. I'll post this link here and you can see it. Bitcoin, if you want to take advantage of some of this Bitcoin craziness, you can literally copy other profitable traders who a lot of these guys are killing it on Bitcoin and other cryptos. This guy, Tiger Korea, has made 150 grand in the last 3 weeks. He's literally making 50K a week. And you can copy some of these traders, trade for trade, and earn money off them. Super easy to do. You got to research them really well. But like, for instance, I can check out some of these people and follow them trade for trade super easily here. So like I can go to, let's find a good example. We can go to Aaron here, or we can go to Trader King and see. Well, let me look at it. Okay, I got to log in. But we can go to Trader King. Let me log in real quick. All right, there we go. All right, so I can go to these copy traders, and I can find some of these profitable ones here. We can go to, like, say, this guy right here, whatever this guy's name is. He's got about 80% accuracy, 80% accuracy. And if we look back, he's got a never-ending string of green trades for the most part, 70%, 4%, 10%. Look at all this green. This guy is mostly making profits in the market. Does he have some red days? Sure, but he's mostly profitable. And he did a little bit bad on the crash that they had. But, he over the long run, since this guy has been here, if you hold your money in these traders long enough, this guy has made 347%. He's been trading a long time too. So he's been trading at least 3 weeks here. Let's see how far he's been trading. He's been trading at least a month, longer than a month on this platform. That's a month and a half. So he's been trading here a month and a half, and during that time, he's made $19,000 and 347% profit. And you can follow them trade for trade as well. This guy's full, but I can say, hey, I want a slot reminder when he opens back up. And there's a lot of these really profitable traders here. You can see a lot of these dudes are absolutely killing it in the market, and you can follow them trade for trade on BitGet. If you want to buy, or you can also become a copy trader yourself. And copy traders earn 10% of the income. And so as a copy trader, if you make all your followers 100 grand, you get 10K for doing so. $10,000 if you get 10% of all the money you make your copy or your followers, right? Or if you just want to invest in crypto yourself, you can. And they do have SHIB. They do have a lot of these major cryptocurrencies that you can just, invest in yourself on this platform. You can also trade crypto futures, which allows you to long and short crypto if you want. You can go long, you can go short in cryptocurrencies. You can do all this really cool stuff, especially during this hot market with Bitcoin absolutely flying lately. You can take some different trades in the crypto market, and they do give you leverage for doing so, and they allow US users as well. You can also practice if you want. You can go to futures here and go to simulation if you want to practice crypto trading. Maybe you want to be a copy trader. You can practice crypto trading, and a lot of these copy traders don't have a ton of money. They're trading with like $100, but because they're making such big percentage gains, they're earning a killing off of just $100 in equity sometimes. And so it's a really easy way to kind of check out the crypto world. Again, regulated and located in the US. Registration, guys, I forgot to mention this earlier, but registration for the King's Cup starts today. So registration for the King's Cup starts today. I'll get this link set up so you can sign up for the King's Cup. It's a trading competition that's free to enter that allows you to compete versus other crypto traders. And the prize pool, guys, is ridiculous. It's 100 Bitcoin. Currently, right now, that would mean it's about $6.5 million, $6.4 million in prizes for this competition. And so if you want to check it out, guys, sign up for the King's Cup. Here's the link if you want to check that out. Great way to help support the channel. They are a sponsor of our video. And so again, you might get mad I'm plugging some stuff or I'm pushing some sponsors and stuff like that on the channel. The reality is though, guys, is that everything we do here is free. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. So sure, you better believe we're going to promote some other stuff sometimes. But I genuinely love using Bitcoin or BitGet. I think it's a great platform. They've gone through that step of allowing US users and getting the KYC, which is the universal standard of verification for US users. And so check them out, guys. Here's the link. The King's Cup is a crypto trading competition. There's the link if you want to check it out. Check it out, guys. There's the link if you want to sign up for the King's Cup. You can click that link here. And yeah, enter the King's Cup. You can sign up here. I'm going to go ahead and create a team and all that stuff as well. And so yeah, check it out, guys. They give away NFTs. They're giving away a bunch of cool stuff, to be honest here. A bunch of cool stuff. So let me see some more information if I can get some more info. All right, I'm going to go ahead and create a team. And so we're going to create our team and we're going to have all that information for you tomorrow. We are also, luckily, we just made about, we're making some from Walmart. We finally caught a trend at least a little bit today. So we caught a trend in Walmart where we're slowly scaling out of this Walmart trade right now. Holding 300 shares left. We'll let that work and see what we get with that. Finally catching some momentum here. But also, guys, like I said, you want to sign up for just BitGet. If you just want to check out BitGet, check out copy trading, be a crypto copy trader, all that cool stuff. I'll post this link here as well. Yeah, if you're mad he promotes, what's wrong with you, bro? People get weird, dude. The reality of it is, and I said this before, and like Robert always tried to make fun of me for saying this, but the truth is, guys, you got two types of people. You got people that are genuinely happy for others, and you got people that are disappointed with their own life, and they're insecure about their own life. And so that shows itself in like just hating on somebody else, or just getting mad, or just being super rigid in how you are with somebody else, right? And so in the end, if you're a supportive, happy person, you're going to support other people, and like that's the reality of it. But again, what I try to do here on this channel is I don't charge anything. I don't charge anybody for anything. Like, these are all optional intentionally because I don't want to charge for any of my content. I want all of it to be free. And so sure, we're going to promote some stuff. We're going to plug some things, but that's optional. Y'all don't have to sign up, of course. If you do, it helps support the channel, and I certainly appreciate it, but you're going to get the same content regardless of what you buy. And so that's what we try to keep it here on this channel. You know? Yeah, I'm mad you don't promote more. Make your money. Hey, thank you, brother. Yes, you can, Jason. So you can start on BitGet. If you want to follow somebody like that, you can. And so let me show you. I'll show you in a second. Hold on. Let me take some more profit in this Walmart trade. We're catching Walmart on the breakout here. All right, so yeah, we made some money. We're only down $500 now, so not too bad. And we'll see what else we can find. Market's ripping up, but a lot of other stuff isn't really following it today like we would want it to be honest. But yeah, so like, check it out. So if you wanted to do what you were talking about, let me show you how you do that. So you can follow anybody here, guys. You can follow anybody here, but you want to be very careful. Let me show you guys what you want to do. This is how you really want to do this. All right. So you want to look for somebody that's profitable, and I'll see if I can find somebody that I think is profitable. Of course, I can't guarantee they're going to make you money, but like, I'm going to try to find somebody that I think is profitable. First thing, be careful for anybody that's got like a 99% or 100% accuracy rate. What that means is that they never cut losses. And so most of the time they never cut losses, and they keep averaging into a position. And most people don't have the account size to suffice with them doing that. And so they're just going to keep adding to losses until it comes back. And most people's accounts are going to get wiped out beforehand. And so I don't follow anybody with an accuracy rate over 95%. That usually means they're never cutting losses. All right, my sweet spot for somebody is like 80%. 82% is usually what I like to go for. Like, let's look at this person here. This guy's up. He's got about 82% accuracy, 110% total.
which has been in about a few weeks, right? So if we look at this guy here, this guy's killing it. Green, a few losses. The problem is that these losses are big. That's the only thing that I don't know if I like about it. Yeah, these losses are a little bit too big. Anybody that puts in losses like that are over 100%, I just can't follow them. So let's check out Clo here. Clo, 70%, not a ton of trades. Seems reasonable. Okay, over 100% loss here, but if they're making 60, 80, it might be compensatable. 200% loss there. It looks good up until that. That's too small of a sample size for that person. Let's look at Team IPS Charlie. Let's see what their losses look like. Small losses, 7%, pretty small. A lot of green trades, which means they're not sitting on bags, that they're cutting their losses, and they've got some small losses, but these are all fine. All right, this person's reasonable, and this person has made over a 3-week span about $5,000, which means that they're earning like $1,600 a week or whatever that is, right? And so $1,600 a week is reasonable, but if I want to follow them and say I want to take half of their position, I go to copy trade amount, and I go to fixed ratio, and then I just set this to 0.5. That way, I'm going to take 0.5. So that way, I take half of their position. If they buy 1,000 tokens, I'm buying 500. If they make $1,000, I make 500. And so I put it to 0.5 times what they're taking. So I'm taking only half of the sizing that they're taking. And then I say, hey, if I want to set a stop loss for like 25%, so if they start losing over 25%, it's going to exit that trade for me. And I can say, hey, I want to follow them with 500 maximum per trade. Right? And then I just click next and boom, you follow them. But that's how you protect yourself. You go to fixed ratio here and you change it to whatever ratio you want. But you got to analyze how much they're making. Like with this person here, this person has made about 5K over 3 weeks. And so they're making over $1,000 a week. If I want to make, over $500 a week, then I can follow them with a 0.5 to 1 ratio. And that's how you do it. $3K on Wish, nice. Yeah, we're watching some stuff here. Let me see, am I still getting holding Walmart? No, I'm out. Okay, good. Market's bouncing up a little bit. Let's see if we can scalp a little bit. Market's pushing up. We're in Walmart. Walmart's one that is at least following the market today. And so when the market breaks highs, we're trying to catch it. Yeah, no worries, Jason. Yeah, Wish is flying up today. Wish made some crazy big moves. All right, so we got in our maximum position with Walmart here, and we're moving up. Let's just see if we continue. Apple bouncing another VWAP. Look at Wish, guys. Wish has gone crazy. Bitcoin broke highs. Wish is up to 601s. CEI looks like it wants to spike. Maybe. All right, so the SPY is popping up here. Let's see if we continue. We still got a lot of time to kind of wait it out and see. Ooh, man, Walmart just crashed on me, man. That sucks. It's just why it's not a good day for me to trade. Good thing I stopped trading my real account. Luckily, we still got a lot of room for tomorrow, but I'm not gonna. We'll see what happens. But it's one of those days where it's just kind of like, not really loving life today. Is 70K hitting? Let's see. Yeah, we're at 66.5K for Bitcoin. It's moving, guys. It's moving. Don't get me wrong. It's moving big, but everybody knows you, Jeff. So, good day, sir. Hey, nice, John. Hey, make some money, brother. All right, so Walmart's we'll see what we get. I'm probably going to close it down. I don't see much else I like, and I don't feel like forcing anything today, to be honest, guys. So, yeah, me too. How'd you guys do today? Before we leave, how'd you guys do? You did good? Before we close it down, check out Benzinga. Here's the link if you want to check out Benzinga. They got a completely free trial that you can check out. Completely free. Doesn't cost a penny. And I'm going to go ahead and close it down, guys. I'm probably done trading. How come you only trade for the first hour? Because that's where my edge is. UP, And so we just got to go with where my edge is and not, not mess around when my edge isn't there, which clearly today has just got my number. So I'm just, if I stick around, I'm going to end up forcing things and losing, and it's just not a good day. It is what it is. Like I said, everybody's got their own style, their own way of trading. None are right or wrong. It just depends on if you can make it work. And what I can make work with me is just not forcing anything after the first hour. Usually after the first hour, volatility massively slows down. There's just not a lot of good results. And so, because of that, I just kind of take it slow. But if you want to help support us, guys, we're going to close it down. You can check out Top Step. Top Step funds traders and futures. They allow you to trade with no PDT rule in futures. And when you trade futures, you're basically just trading the SPY. I wish I would have focused more on futures today because the futures market would have killed it trading the SPY. Here's my futures account. So we ended up making $37 in futures, which is fine. But there's no PDT rule in futures. It's literally trading the SPY itself, the E-mini, the micro E-mini, which is just watching the SPY's movement and trading this. And there's no PDT rule. It's one of the ways you can trade my strategies without needing as much buying power as I have. And so it's really cool. You can check it out. I'll post this link if you want to help support it. If you want to help support the channel. Of course, I certainly appreciate it if you do. And it's a funded account program. So they give you a demo. If you can hit their target on the demo while following all their rules and conditions, then they fund you the same amount. And they're regulated and located in the US and pay out millions every year to their profitable traders. And so check this out. Here's the link. I'm out of here, guys. I don't feel like giving money back to the market. It's Wednesday. It's slow. It's slow in what I usually trade. And so I'm just, instead of continuing to give it back to the market and getting frustrated, I'm just going to get on out of here, guys. So I'll see you guys next time. Good luck. Love you all. And we'll see you guys later. Yeah, PDT rule means that it's a rule that PDT rule means that it's a rule the SEC makes that if you have less than $25,000 in equity in a margin stock trading account, then you can only trade 3 times per week. That's it. You get 3 trades per week. It's only in margin accounts, so it's not in cash accounts. It's in margin accounts. So if you want to short more than 3 times per week, basically, you got to have 25K is the rule. But yeah, if you want instant settlement. But good luck, guys. We'll see you guys next time. I'm out of here. Have a good day.